Ho, ho, ho. It's halfway okay. You can watch it, at your house today. Was that okay?
I mean, it was something. Hi, everybody. How you doing, you little Christmas ants? These stories on Instagram, they're just not loading up right. They're just not going. Oh, what am I going to do with my life, everybody? Oh, it is me, Bingo. Eric Dimmer. Oh, my go-go. You waited just till the show started, so you got full on-screen credit. I appreciate that. 13 months a subscriber. Never an idiot. Katie just resubscribed for 12 months. Wow. That's really, you've been subscribed for a really long time. That's really shocking to me. I didn't even think we've known each other that long. Thank you so much for everybody being around the town. It's me, the Bingo Show, and it's nice to be around. Nice to drink a cup of water. It's in a Bulbasaur cup. I broke my Squirtle one. Oh my God, Star just subscribed for 12 months. Star, have you known you that long? Oh my God, I don't deserve none of this. Thank you for the subscriptions, everybody. If you don't know how to subscribe, it's so easy. It can either cost you money, which isn't even that much money, but it's still just an insane thing to do for a weird man, a weird old man. But you could do it to the other thing. You could do it in the one thing. On Amazon. You can look it up. Amazon Prime Twitch subscription free. You'll see it. It's there. 12 months of staring at your beautiful face, Bingo. Star, thank you so much. Oh, my God. And 1 week of Dinger from, it's what Jedi Greedo said. And 1 week of Dinger. Yes, you did all get to see my Dinger. If you missed that episode, ooh, what a doogie. It's a good one. It's a good one to watch. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, you know what, everybody? We're here. We're having a day. We're having a nice time. Where are all my prompts? Here's they are. It's time for Bingo's Big Life Pup Date. The Amazon method seems confusing. Can you explain how it works? That's what Ragnarfredder says. I can really quickly describe how it works. If you give me a moment to do this, I will do that really quick. Okay. Maybe. Okay, I'm not going to do this every episode, mainly because I don't remember it, but I'll do my best to remember it. And then we'll do it. Okay? Let's try it. Okay. Gonna rap? Don't give a crap. Okay, wait, I already fucked up because my whole cadence is down. Let's start again. There we go. Okay. Yo, you got that Amazon Prime? Let me tell you something that's a pretty fine. Google Prime Gaming on the web. Look up Amazon, then get prepped. Link it up, baby, don't fuss a fight. You gotta link it up to Twitch account or something. Go to Twitch, have a nice day. Then you get to have a cool kind of day. Go back to Twitch, find your spot. Look for a channel that you love a lot. But that button on the guide is not a free sub drop. Go back to Twitch, find your spot. Look for a channel that you love a lot. I may have already said this part, but that's okay, cause I forget the end.
Well,
Cowabunga!
So that's a cool rap you can memorize every day to let you know how to go there and do that. Get a free sub drop. It's time for Bingo's Big Life Updates. We got a puppers. We got a pup date, you know? I tell you, this is episode 195. Can you believe it, everybody? Can you believe that ever? It's episode 195. I know what you're thinking. Bingo. 195, that's 5 away from 200. Do you have a plan? No. I ain't got no good plans. I did that whole balloon thing. It was so much work. I'm slurping water all over my bobby here. Apologize, audio, video people. You're seeing all this water all over me. My God. 195, almost as many as unique viewers. Thank you, Carly. Yes, what's very funny is the week after the big balloon ding dong fest 98. I tell you, lowest in a long time, the second week. But again, I'm not here for the clicks. I'm here to entertain, baby. Oh shit, Samantha. Ooh, Samantha with the humdinger, creamy little suggestion here. Friendship Clubisode for number 200. Oh, that's a really good idea. I think that's what we did for that's what we did for 100. I think. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay. Okay. That means, So for those of you who may not know, Friendship Clubisodes, didn't I talk about this on a couple episodes ago? Because we talked about Beethoven's second. Friendship Clubisodes are so funny, and they are very funny. And you can, what it is, on Facebook, you can join the Halfway Okay Friendship Club. It's just called Halfway Okay Friendship Club. And if you don't know how to spell halfway okay at this point, God love ya. God help ya. Your little brain, your little dopey brain. And you can do that. You can go there. And basically what it is I need to get really back on this. I need to get back on Facebook in a really real way and like start talking and stuff on it. I've just been very passive about it. Been very upset that I can't have my name the way I want my name. So my name is Bingo Green. Middle name O. It's very annoying, but here we are. And so let's shut up. Listen. So what we do is I'll go to the Halfway Okay Friendship Club, which everyone loves. And I'll be like, okay, little babies, this is it. This is the Friendship Club episode. You post in here everything that I'm going to do for the 200th episode, which is our club episode. And then, and I have to do it. And I don't look at it. Does that make sense? Maybe I'll just start doing that now. I'll just, you know what? I'll do that right now, live on the air. Okay? Let's go there right now. I'll get in my vid screen here. I hope I'm not doxing anybody by showing my Facebook. I did think this was very Crab Tornado, who goes by Steven posted this. I thought this was pretty funny, but a little, I don't know. I like it. It's a picture of two Yu-Gi-Oh cards that he found in his stash. One says is a gross little skinny twerpy fairy with like kind of gross wings. And another one is like some big fat chicken. And that's kind of like a dragon. And he says, every nasty ass poly couple on Tinder, lol. It's a little, it's funny. Shut up. So here's the Halfway Okay Friendship Club. This is the flag for Gorbits that Sharky made. It's two T-Rexes from Jurassic Park and Firuza Balk making a similar face in the middle. Firuza Balk is Nancy. And look at all these little perverts in here in this little program we have. Who's that? Kathy James. Blank profile pic. What, are you off Facebook, but you're too cowardly to fucking delete it? Cowards? Okay, this is... All right, let's do this. I'm going to do this as Bingo. Let's watch this. Here is the episode 200 club... How do you spell clubisode? Isode. Thread. I won't read it or nothing. until the 200th episode. If you don't know how this works, IDK man, figure it out. Listen or watch listen to or watch the show. I work very hard on it. Heart. A hip tip. If you want to make a quick heart and you don't want to fuck with all the emojis and doing it, Alt and the number 3 makes a fun heart. So let's go ahead and post that. And I'm going to post that. And then I did see, how does this work? Okay, I'm doxing people, but let's, Jordan wants, who's this character? Jordan Worth. It seems like a weird man. Wants to be part of the. Look at that. He wanted to be part of the friendship club, and now he is. This. Oh God, I hate Facebook so fucking much. Okay, Facebook, so Facebook's dead. It's gone now. But we're gonna do that tonight. What am I talking about? Was that pup dates? Oh, that's Bingo's Big Life pup dates. Can you believe it? Oh, thank you, Desiree, for disruptive but worth it, I think, cheer of 100 little purple things, Desiree. Thank you so much, Desiree. Great person. And now, oh God, Lord help me. You know, you can't take the good. You got to take the good, you take the bad, take them all, and then you got a poor Bingo. My head has been K-ing me for a week. All these sinus pressures from all the crazy weather we've been having. Oh God, this climate change needs to get over itself. We've had tornadoes, we've had storms, we've had hot and cold. My God, it feels like a yo-yo. Feels like I'm a yo-yo. And it hurts, and it sucks, and it fucking sucks shit. And you know what I really fucking hate? Is worm smell. You know what I'm talking about? Like the worms, like when it rains and there's and all the worms are just like coming out to fucking die because they're being drowned out of their fucking worm homes, and they're just on the sidewalk just being scrunched off by all these fucking degenerates walking into the cat food factory, and you're keeping your head down, making sure you're not squishing worms, but you know it's fucking few. It doesn't matter. They're either going to drown or get squished by some fucking kid. And it smells like shit. It smells terrible. It smells worse than shit, because at least shit is like defined, like, ugh, you know? But like, when it's raining, how many times you just want to take a big old huffer in and be like, that fresh smell, you know? And if it rains too much, got that worm smell. Real fucking bad. Another thing that's really fucking bad that happened to me is look at this. Look what happened here. Oh God. Oh Lord. The Captain D's by me is closed down. Not even the Catholic fish season was enough to save old Captain D's. And you know how sad it is that they were like, okay guys, if this Catholic fish season don't work, this is it for old Captain D's. And it didn't fucking work. All the fucking weirdos over here with their ash heads. It wasn't enough to fucking save. Oh, because McDaniel's is over here, you know, selling their fish fillets, basically a fucking donut. But old Captain D's nuts. Now, this highly unorthodox. We are getting a phone call. I guess I'll use the answering method. Oh God, Jesus, fuck me. Hold on. Hello. Wait. Hold on. Oh, hello. Hi. Hello.
Hi, Bingo. Hey, Bob.
Oh, hey, Sharky. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I knew you were really broken up about the whole Captain D situation.
Yeah.
So I figured maybe some companionship would help. And now that my hilarious bit, Egg Baby, was such like a viral success, and all your listeners like me again,
Yeah.
I figured I could call in and we could have some fun.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, Egg Baby was a viral success.
People could not get enough of Egg Baby. That's what I heard.
That's true. That is. People can't get enough of Egg Baby. Yes.
So I figured now that all the feuding was over and all the bad blood was gone,
Yeah.
I can tell a fun story. And maybe some of the very old listeners, I don't mean old like age, like Greg Nichols. I mean old like been listening since the beginning.
Yeah.
But I was going to tell the story of how me and you met.
Wow, your voice sounds so innocent. I'm sure that this is going to be a great story that makes me look great. Yeah, please, Sharky, by all means, continue.
Sorry, idiot. Is that better?
Yeah, that's good, actually. Classic.
That's the racist voice he uses for me.
Yeah, well.
But anyway, so we got to go back a little bit. I was born in England to John and Alice Clayton.
Yeah.
My father was the Earl of Greystoke.
Yes.
And we were on a merchant ship heading around the coast of Africa when I was just a wee baby. And these mutineers fucking took over the ship and wrecked it, and I was shipwrecked with my parents.
Oh.
And me as a baby.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my mother died on African soil.
Oh.
And me and my father, the Earl of Greystoke, John Clayton, we lived in this this little clubhouse on the plains. But there was this great tribe of antelope.
Oh.
A species that had never even been, really discovered by science.
Yeah.
They were territorial, so they killed my father, the leader.
Oh.
The leader Cupcake, the leader antelope, which means great king.
Oh.
The antelope song killed my father, and would have killed me if not for my soon-to-be adopted antelope mother, Skyfeather,
Oh.
which means a feather up above the ground in antelope song.
Oh.
So I lived among the antelopes. That's how I was raised.
Yeah.
My name given to me by my antelope mother was Antizan, or sometimes Tarlope. A little bit, some different nicknames.
Yeah.
So for many years, unbeknownst to Bingo, who was living on foreign soil at the time, I ran the plains with my antelope brethren. We got into all kinds of adventures.
Yeah.
I fought a bunch of Dutch traders.
Oh.
I fought a bunch of Krauts.
Yeah.
Those fucking guys always up to no good.
Always.
And for the record, because I know some of you out there are kind of in Bingo's little circus, and you're going to say, yeah, you can't say that about them. You can't call Germans Krauts. Well, you can.
Yeah.
Because, as I would later learn, I didn't know this at the time because this is way before World War II, and also I was living with antelopes in Africa. At the end of World War II, the King of America came to Germany and Japan and said, look, you stinkers.
Oh.
He's like, if you want to be cool like America, you're going to have to come up with something equivalent to our greatest piece of art we've ever created, which is, of course, the King Kong from the 1930s. And you have 20 years to make an awesome giant monster movie. And obviously, Japan knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, they did.
But these fucking crowds haven't done anything. So you're always allowed to be mean to Germans.
Yeah,
I
know that.
For the The ultimate evil of not contributing to the genre of kaiju. Probably some other stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, fast forward, and I leave the wild for the shores of New Jersey. It was another shipwreck. It was a whole other story. I wind up on the shores of Straw City, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And boy, am I a fish out of water. So I'm trying to get a job, but there's not a lot of jobs for being an antelope in New Jersey, unfortunately. But I see this babe, okay?
Oh.
So I'm trying to impress her. And for the sake of the story, the babe will remain nameless, as she was later hit by a train and her body was completely obliterated before I could learn her name.
Oh.
But I was trying to impress her, so I bought her a hairdryer.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm walking down the street with this hairdryer, and the police show up.
Oh, God.
And it turns out they'd received a tip from a man named Bingo Green that a black man with a ray gun was walking the street.
I mean, yeah,
So,
I mean, in his defense,
this
it could
man-
have been, yeah.
This man, Bingo Green, runs out dressed like a ghost with like a pointy head to scare me, I guess. But he didn't realize I was just a tan man who had grown up as an antelope. And the funny part was that it wasn't even the ray gun that bothered him. It was that he thought there was a black man on the street.
Yeah, uh-huh. It's good.
And that was Bingo.
Uh-huh.
And becoming friends with me, a man who had grown up as an antelope, I helped show him better ways.
Yeah.
To love this fellow man. And I introduced him to Dragon Ball Z, which he had never heard of before.
Yeah,
Didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I told him that Final Fantasy VI was cool.
Okay.
He thought it was the worst one.
That's not.
And he hated all the characters.
Yeah.
And I got him to get rid of the sign in his yard that said "Lock her up."
Okay.
And we've been great friends ever since.
Uh-huh.
And then things went bad because your listeners were so nasty and filthy. But then Egg Baby, which was actually the tale of Egg Baby, was a fable passed down to me by Antelope Mother Little Feathers.
Uh-huh.
Sky Feathers, I'm sorry. And that's what helped smooth it all over.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I mean,
So
that sounds right.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it sounds that sounds all really accurate. That's good.
And now that everything's been resolved, I decided to return to my homeland, the wilds where the antelopes run around and do antelope stuff.
Oh my God, you are! Wow.
Goodbye, world of man.
But I mean, we'll miss you, Sharky. Stay in touch.
All right, love you, bitch. Bye.
Bye. All right. Yeah. So Captain D's. Can you believe it? Oh God, help me. And then this happened. And then this one. And then. And then this one. And then look at this. Carly sent me this. Carly sent me that apparently in some sort of perverse, really weird, a parade of some sort. They have a live action version of the hate crime that is the Krogi version of me that somebody made after scanning Instagrams for a big fat fool that they could fart around with and have dance. Have you guys familiar with this? Have you guys seen this? This is the thing that I get sent, every 6 months or so. Kroger, a little mom and pop grocery store around here. They have a couple of stores. They have these Krogis, which are called, they're like Kroger emojis. They're basically these like super 3D animated characters that apparently are Google rejects. I learned that from somebody. I forget who I learned that from, but apparently they were made by the design company, the design firm that made them for Google, and Google was like, nah. And then they were like, oh, okay, cool. And then Kroger was like, yeah, we'll take Google's garbage. And one of them is a big fat fool who dances around, wears Crocs, he's bald and has a beard, and everyone in the goddamn world's like, oh, bingo, you fat fool. Look at you great fat thing. Here's you cartoonified, dancing around in the Kroger, getting all the deals, wearing Crocs. Well, they made a big fat version of him wearing a Reds jersey. Cincinnati Reds. It's a baseball team. And here he is, wearing his fucking Crocs and like sitting around on some fucking tater cart. Fucking awful. Apparently there's a YouTube. Yeah, here he is. Okay, hold on. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Well, let's go over here. This is the Krogi. This is me. Oh, it has sound, but is the sound not working? Why isn't the sound working? Oh, God help me. Hold on. We're not moving until I figure out why the sound isn't working. Okay? Sorry. Sorry. It should be working. I don't know why it's not working. Well, the sound's not working, but here he is, the big fat thing dancing around. See him? See him dance? Oh, here it is.
Save at Kroger, where you can find personalized
Yeah, look at him
coupons,
dance.
weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points.
See, he's dancing. All the other people are dancing. Google rejects.
All
There he
for
is.
prices that are lower than low.
And they're all dancing. Oh,
On
look at that. I
food
better
that's fresher than
text my
fresh.
son and say to him,
Kroger,
oh,
fresh.
look at this great fat thing on the TV I saw, you great idiot.
Love
Oh,
lower
look at
than
him
low
dancing.
prices.
Look at him. Okay, fuck off, mother. Anyway, but this is the real life version that is monstrosity. A lump for the children to see. So, Captain D's. But I'm not done yet. We still got some more poor bingos. Oh, God. I want an espresso machine. I want a Bambino Plus espresso machine. They're so expensive. Have you heard about these espresso machines? All I want's a Bambino Plus. But they're very, very, they're not low. They are too expensive. Samantha says, that does look like an outfit Sean Green would wear. I would never wear a white with thin blue navy horizontal stripes underneath a green cardigan that was that green. I also wear full pants. I also don't wear Crocs. Next. Anyway, also, poor Bingo, I've been bullied by the chat about this. Good Lord. Good Lord. You know, but that's not all. That's not all. We have more show. We have more things to talk about. Okay, let me open up this. Oh, God, what's that over there? Is that a silly mail? It's silly mail, everybody. And what's silly mail, Bingo? You know, I'll tell you. If you want to leave, if you want to talk to me, Bingo, but it's not the show, you can do that. You can slide into my DMs. You can on Twitter. I guess on fucking Facebook now, and then also on Instagram. You can also, if you damn want, you can leave a voicemail message at the Halfway K friendship line number. If you are part of the sweetie list, you know who you are, or if you just know the number because everyone knows the number. I disguised it because I was like, if something happens and I go viral, people are gonna prank me. Okay, I'll give it to you this one time. Write it down. And you can leave me a voicemail whenever you want. 937 848 1112. 937 848 1112. But don't call late because if your name's not in the thing, I don't answer. But you can leave all kinds of funny voicemails. Now I'll listen to those. Anyway, but you also email is halfwayok@gmail.com. You can do that. G stands for Greg Nichols. halfwayok@gmail.com. That again, once again, because 3 times they say that's good. Is gmail.com. Greg Nichols @gmail.com. Okay. This is a voicemail. This is highly unorthodox. Let me see here. Hi, Bingo. Okay, hold on. Oh, what the hell? That's my voice. That doesn't seem right. Okay, let's listen to this. This is a weird voicemail already. I don't like this. Hi, Bingo. It's me from the future. It's me, Bingo. Future Bingo. I know. This is highly unorthodox. Do not, I repeat, do not, go through with the 320 halfway Oh Hi Bingo's Big Balloon Quest for Total Exposure World event. Like I said, I'm in the future, and it's an apocalypse now, and it's all because of how successful the event was. President Biden changed his entire campaign platform to balloons. Balloons this, balloons that. He tied a bunch of balloons to Kamala Harris, and a nor'easter blew her down to the southern states, where she got shot because they thought she was a Chinese balloon. Trump started a balloon arms race and had himself turned into a giant balloon. After he won in November, he demanded to be allowed in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, where he was assassinated by a little boy with a pea shooter. And then the aliens showed up, and now we're all slaves. Oh. So please don't do the balloon thing. This is Future Bingo, signing off. Love you, bitch. Oh, my God. Now that's one silly mail. That clearly that was AI. That's very upsetting. That's upsetting that works and sounds pretty good. I bet you have a boner for that one, Greg, don't you? But you like that one, don't you, Greg? Oh, AI. Hey, AI is what I say. So, Katie, are you in the chat? Katie, are you here? Are you present, young lady? Young Katie? There's been a lot of confusion and question about what goes into a coffee lemon Zammer. So I would like to just cover this again. This is a repeat of a very, very wonderful segment, but it is a very good segment and everyone really likes it. Are you ready? Okay, it's actually time for Cookin' with Bingo. Hey! Buongiorno, è bellissimo. It's a Cookin' with Bingo. You can leave me alone in the house with myself. I'll give you a touch upon my baby. My penis and my panini. I'll do it for you, Mom. My mom. It's Cookin' with Bingo. And so I want to tell everybody how to make a coffee lemon Zammer. So first what you need is a Pikachu cup full of ice. And then, so Katie, are you paying attention? And then what I want you to do is you take some Starbucks iced coffee, the darker the better, and you pour it on in. Okay? Pour it on in till about like there. Okay, and then you get a little bit of lemon juice. It doesn't have to be fresh squeezed. Just squirt some in there like that. Oh, okay. Well, fuck. Okay. Well, luckily I have any good chef will have a paper towel by him to get a Bellissimo paper towel. Buongiorno. Whoa, that's a hot Italian. And then the secret ingredient, which is this. Did you hear that pop or K on there? Is limoncello LaCroix. And then you pour it all on in there, all up in there. Yeah. And then you stir it on up with a big old spoon. You know? And then you slurp it. You slurp it on down. Now that's a buongiorno treat that even a bingo can love. Oh, no. Where's my mother now? Where's my mother now? Oh, my mother. Oh, my sweet dear. Oh, pie in the sky. And the big pizza pie. Italian. Okay, shut up. Shut the fuck up. And that's Cooking with Bingo, bitch. So that's very funny. And we did that. Oh, man, you guys won't believe this one. And now I got a Zammer. So, Katie, did you write that down? You dingo? This is giving me acid reflux. Well, you know what? I don't know what. You know what I would do with a Bambino Plus? I would make a coffee lemon Zammer with espresso. That would taste even better. Oh, that would taste so much better. Oh, please just get me a Bambino Plus, God. That already really helped with my headache. I have a terrible headache because of all the sinus pressure from all the wind. Is it Cooking with Bingo? Oh yeah, this is the show. This is the one, Mom. This is it. This is an episode that I like to call an issue of this episode is called. This segment is called Get With the Program. 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 Sounds like shit. Get with the program. Sounds very embarrassing. That sounds so embarrassing and I'll never fix it. But I will one day. All right, you little eggs. This is usually Get With the Program. I target, I target big companies. But this is when I'm targeting people. Okay, here's the thing. Instagram is fine, right? It's just become a TikTok's wannabe. People are talking about reels. I think they're real annoying. But people that post on Instagram, like to me, Instagram, because it started as a photo thing, it should be photos. Or if you do your own original art, you can do that too. Those are both fine. I would say even if your band is on there and you put up a band flyer for your show, that's also okay. What I don't like to see on my Instagram feed are these slags that for some reason I found myself following from high school. Don't know who these fucking people are. Oh, the Straw City fucking ladies and men who I follow somehow or follow me. Oh, good. Makes me want to rip my own head off because they post shit like this. So these are all this one person. I was just going to do this one, but then I started going into her feed and it's a lot of shit like this and I hate it so much. So, okay, here it is. This is an Instagram post. It's a picture of just, I don't know, Muse, some band, some nondescript band where they're all boys wearing black tees. And then a whole gaggle of people are so excited to see this rock and roll troupe. Oh, goo goo gaga, we're happy to see these guys. And it says, there's no such thing as attending too many concerts. And this is a post, friends, from Live Nation that this person screen grabbed and then posted or saved the photo and then posted on her Instagram. This is a Ticketmaster affiliate who doesn't need your fucking advertising for them, who did the laziest thing possible and have a picture of some shit band and say, oh, there's no such thing as attending too many concerts. And this is what you post on your thing. You're a mother. What are you trying to capture? What are you trying to chase? Get with the fucking program just like this. I ain't done. Blurred out the top original poster too. Yeah, I did blur it out because my memory of her from high school, she's a very nice person. So this is actually very shitty what I'm doing. She's a very nice person. But fucking come on. This is another one I fucking heard. So this one is clearly one of those preset text meme things that they do on fucking Facebook, where you can have just a solid, their pinky red background, and then you type whatever you want. It's supposed to gain more attention because it's all fucking loud and big. And it says, this one's hilarious. And I'm positive she didn't write this herself. I'm sure she saw it from one of her slag friends on slag Facebook and put it on her fucking slagstagram. It says, hey, sorry it took me 6 days to get back to your text. I myself am understaffed at the moment, lol. This is posted on January 30th. Like, understaffed due to like this joke is even too fucking old in my opinion. Because that's like a post COVID fallout understaffed thing, which I guess places still are. But like, are we still commenting on it, people? Are we still talking about it? Are we still posting it to the Instagram? Oh, also, both of these posts, 4 likes. She has hundreds of these, and this is what we have is 4 likes. This is what you're doing this for. This is your audience. Now I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Bingo. I've seen your Twitter. You ain't got no likes. No one likes your stuff. Yeah, you know what? But I post original shit, and Twitter's for me. But it's very mean that you guys don't like my tweets. It's actually really mean. And so there's more. Here's one that I love so dear. This one has 1 like. This is a stolen thing from the Facebook group Warrior Goddess Training. Ooh boy, I love that they're using Arial Narrow. And so this one says this is like a black and white photo of some just woman. Just from her knees down, and she's sitting cross-legged. Her feet are really stuffed into some strappy sandals here, and she has like some dumb fucking hack, stupid leg tattoo of like a lady with boobs, and there's like a flower. Okay, oh man, look at that. That's so original. Man, you must have your own. You must go to the beat of your own drum, lady. And then this person who identifies with this so much says, the text on it says, it wasn't that she was changing. It was that she was finally becoming herself. It wasn't that she was changing. It was she was finally becoming herself. AKA midlife crisis. I'm going through one too, baby. Get brighter sweaters. That's all I can tell you. That's what I did. And then this is the worst one. Is this all I have? Yeah, this is the worst one. This is 1 like, and this was posted on December 30th, 2023. So right at the, really like just taking a real good inventory of her entire year, love that. And this is from the Soul Leaf. This was stolen from something called the Soul Leaf, whose watermark is just a bright black, shitty, weird font that's like in like an arch that's just hovering in the middle of this fucking field. Anyway, it's this lady wearing, it basically looks like a Bonnaroo blonde lady where she's just wearing like a breezy cream colored dress with like a lacy kind of like blouse over top of it, shoulders exposed, wearing one of those big dumb hats, big dumb brown dumb hats. And she has a dumb watch and some bracelets, and she's covering up her face a little bit, and she's smiling and smiling. And the shitty text over it says, "Here, look at the kerning on that. Here's, Jesus, fuck me, good God, you fucking maniacs. Go to something other than Defont." Anyway, says, "Here's to the old in souls." Wait, what? Here's to the old in souls and the gypsy at heart. Oh, old insult. Jesus Christ, it's written so badly. When I first read this, I thought it was just said, here's to the old souls, not the old in souls. Why doesn't it just say old souls? Here's to the old in souls and gypsy at heart. And the gypsy at heart. God.
The program.
You fucking lame wad. This is a mother. This is a mother. She's teaching her kids how to be a fucking lame wad. Or teaching them what not to be. Hopefully they're like, sorry, Ma, we're going roller scooting. Leave you here. We're on Roblox, Mom. What does gypsy at heart mean? Yeah, I don't know, Ragnar Fregler. I don't fucking know what that means. A marginalized fucking people? Like, what does that mean? What's old in soul mean? I don't know. I just get really, really sparked up about that, Mom. Hey, Katie, do you have any shrink things to say about me for how bothered I get about that bad stuff? Does that mean I've got no brain? Does that mean I got an old broken brain? Okay. So that is that part of this show. My God, we are blazing, huh, gang? Let's do this really quick. We'll do this really quick, and then I got some special stuff I want to talk about, but I don't know how to do. Oh God, we've gotten some calls. Oh Lord, I didn't know this was going to happen. We do have some calls. I did turn off. Okay, Katie, you're allowed to call. Katie, you're allowed to call. I turned off the phone. Phone lines are open. People are free to call. I'm going to actually do a segment called the Pokemon thing. Okay. But feel free to call. I did turn off the phone.
Pokemon rank come up rodeo.
Thoughts up on the Pokemon inside your heart and also in your brain. There's Pokemon for everyone. Okay. Pokemon Rank 'em Up Rodeo is the premiere show where you can learn all about your Pokemons and see what they do all the day. This is a great episode. This is a great segment for Pokemon, if you think about it. Got to pull it up here. God, I'm really, really disorganized this episode. I'm really sorry. But I do have some very special things happen. Very special stuff happening. So please stick around, won't you? Okay, look. Generate. Here's. Oh. Okay. Okay, something wrong. Okay. Well. Okay. Huh. So, okay. Well, okay. Sorry, audio perverts. You're not seeing this. I think the app is broken, but it seems like a weird, very deliberate thing to happen. Okay. So every single Pokemon is showing up as a big red question mark. That means all of our ranked Pokemon, we can't see that number 1 is Zigzagoon, number 2 is Xerneas, number 3 is that other, whoever else I got on there. I think Wailmon? Huh. Okay, well, I guess so normally this segment, we randomly select a Pokemon and we rank it against the other Pokemon we've gotten randomly in previous episodes. Yikes. So let's go and let's generate a Pokemon. I hate that this is broken. Oh. Jesus Christ. Okay. This oh shit. There's some sort of scythe-wielding Joker appeared on my screen after I generated a random Pokemon, and it says, "Tee-hee-hee, what's that you see? It's the Jokermon'd of April's 3." It is April's 3. Your friends are in captivity? From Zigzagoon to Butterfree. To get them back, solve riddles 3, or I'll grind them into potpourri. Hikey, splikey. Okay, well, I did not. This is quite This is quite the fucking battle. Okay. He's oh no, he's a his typing is joke and Digimon. He's a Digimon. Okay, let's solve this. Let's go. Good luck. For my first riddle, take out one and scratch my head, and now I am black, but once was red. What am I? Match. Easy, Jokermon'd. That's a match. Hit enter? Tee. Great job. This next one's a bit harder. What can travel all around the world without leaving its corner? Globe. This is easy. Jokermon'd's a chump. Globe. 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 Okay, globe's not working. What can travel all around the world without leaving its corner? Map? Maybe it isn't globe. Equator? I'm glad that there's infinite guesses. Oh God, this is yikes. Oh God. Oh my God, it's a stamp. Okay. Suspense music over. Thank you, chat. Thank you who said stamp. Karis said stamp. And then Naomi Foblum said stamp fool. And then Greg said stamp because they said stamp. Okay, stamp. Outstanding. Now for the third and final riddle. What building has the most stories? I know this one, everybody. I know this one. In fact, this is an old Halfway Okay joke I played on old Sharky. It's a library. Tee-hee-hee! You solved all three. Now back to the Digimon realm for me. One last thing before I leave you. B, your Pokemon have been set free. Oh, we did it, everybody. Yeah. Thanks very much for helping me with that. Oh my God, this is awesome. And we got fucking Wheezing, who was giving me the wonderful compliment of you're a master of balance, Bingo, juggling everything with ease. Thank you. Thank you, Wheezing. Wow. Let's rank this. Oh, look, our friends are here. Wheezing's great. I love Wheezing. I'm going to put Wheezing. Wheezing's a hot number 9. He's better than Vileplume. He's cool. I like Wheezing. I feel bad for Wheezing. If Wheezing's the evolved form of coughing, who is in my top rank. I love coughing a lot. And he's kind of weird looking. He looks like he's sad, but I like him. I like Wheezing. Anyway, that was very fun. That was very fun. Pokemon. Where's the fucking thing? There it is.
Pokemon rank, come on, Rodeo.
They love you more than your dumb mom and even your dumb dad. I can't believe I got Jokermon'd. That's really very good. Okay. God. Okay, there's so much more to do. I don't think we're gonna do. Okay, let's do this. We are gonna do, oh God, I'm getting a phone call. Hi, my name is Bingo.
Hey, Bingo, how you doing? This Bobcat Goldthwait. How you doing, man?
Oh, wow.
You might remember me from the Police Academy movies. Do you remember me from the Police Academy movies?
I do remember you from the police.
Bobcat.
Yeah, I do remember
I
you.
played Zed.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I played Zed. Okay.
Yeah, I remember. I loved your character.
Hey, Bingo, I was going to ask you, since you have success now on your show, can I be on your show? Can I have it?
Yeah.
Can I have your show, Bingo?
Oh, can you have my show?
Yeah, you got a lot of viewers now, and I've been trying to get a show, Bingo, and they won't let me have it. I went to NPR and I said you could do a show called Thwait Thwait. Don't tell me I made it. They didn't like it.
Oh.
And I went to NBC and I told them you could do the Thwait show, and they kicked me out, man. I don't understand. And I tried to go to the BBC. I said they could do the British Bobcat. Can I have the show, man?
Well, I would love you could absolutely be on as a guest, but you can't have my show. This is my show. No,
but you see, I did this stuff with Sweet Chalk. He's about the size of Bruce, man. I could do it.
No, I don't.
I tried to get on The Masked Singer, and they wouldn't let me. They just said everybody would know, and I'm like, how would you know I'd be in costume, man?
That's true. They wouldn't necessarily know. I
sang the national anthem.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good song.
I just don't. I don't know if I have. I don't know if I think my star has fallen.
Oh no, Bobcat! I've watched a lot of your movies. Sleeping Dogs Lie. I thought that was a really great movie. I think you're extremely talented.
Did you see that one where I was a clown?
I didn't actually catch that one. I didn't.
Okay.
But I'll get it on Amazon. I'll rent it from Amazon. How about that? Even if it's on a streaming service I already have, I'll rent it.
Well, I appreciate that, man. So, who's giving away their show? Like, where can I go for this?
Golly. You could probably talk to, honestly, you could probably do the Daily Show on Tuesdays through Fridays, because really only people care about is the Mondays that Jon Stewart's back. So you could probably do that.
I don't know. I think people might like me more than him.
They probably will. That's why you infiltrate it by getting in the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you can kick him out of there. You know what I mean? You have hot takes.
Yeah. Well. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna. So I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. This is Bobcat.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
All right. That's the way SNL should end their sketches. Is I have to go to the bathroom, and then they leave. That's what they should do. Okay. Okay. Let's. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do one of these. I feel like we've been. This has been. Let's do this. Let's just relax for once in our fucking lives. You know what I mean? Let's relax, chill, and chat. Babies, what's going down in Chat Town? Talk to me. Bingo wanna know. For people that don't know, chill and chat is the cool, smooth way that I like to talk to the chat sometimes. And we talk for 2 seconds. Relax for 2 seconds. And I'm making a little more zammer. If you hear some clanking and shanking around here, that's what I'm doing there. Bingo Dog. This is when Eric Dittmer's asking me. Bingo Dog, have you purchased Eclipse shades yet? Ice Cube. Yeah, I have. I got a 10-pack. So if anybody wants one, let me know. It's actually very fun. I'm going over to Greg Nichols' place with his lovely wife, April. I'm bringing a like-minded individual, and we're going to watch the sun get fucked up. And it's going to be very cool. I think it's going to be very fun. Which we did the last time there was one back in 2017, which seems like crazy not that long ago. That was a partial eclipse. Anyway, Gnarly Carly says, Bingo Dog, I am making quesadillas. Sorry you can't have any. It's okay. I had a boar's head chicken chorizo sausage and some rice from leftover Indian food, which, by the way, are you not supposed to eat leftover rice now? Noma Fullbloom says, I've been here this whole time, but I slept through the first 50 minutes or so. Oh, God. But I woke up and I heard a riddle. Oh, yeah. Neilby Fullbloom loves a rid. Ragnfremer says you can sell them and use the proceeds to purchase a Bambino Plus. I could. Sell what? Quesadillas? Oh, the shades. You're right. I could. Quite a markup. Now we're talking. Samantha says she could use a pair. Well, you know what, Samantha? If you win Name That Name tonight, I'll put it in your package. Also, I'm so sorry. Remember that time I did the Silly Sode? And I sent out all those Name That Name prizes that I would not doing? Well, it happened again. I haven't done any of them. So we need to do a Silly Sode again where I send out a bunch of them. I'm a piece of shit. I'm really sorry. I will keep track of everybody, okay? I eat leftover rice. Fuck them. Yeah, that's right. Leftover rice is fine, Crab Tornado says. Yeah, you're right. You going to watch the final season of Discovery? Jedi Greedo asks me. I'll tell you something, Jedi Greebo. Even though I love Trek, I bounced off of Discovery almost immediately. I have to go back to it. It's just everyone's a fucking bummer and no one's like smiling. And it's like, oh, there's a desert planet. Okay. Like, I don't know. It just seems so boring. I maybe only watched the first episode. It's very possible I just watched the first episode. Greg says, this is a total eclipse. I'm going to film the totality and try to get shots of the comet during the eclipse. There's a comet during the eclipse? This is highly unorthodox. Samantha says, you shouldn't eat rice if it's been left out for a while. It's real bad. Okay. Naomi Fullbloom says, you're not supposed to put leftover rice or noodles in the refrigerator. You're supposed to leave it out on the counter by a window and wait a week to eat it. I don't know why I gave her that voice, but that is her voice from now on. That's so funny. Okay. Samantha says, it can kill you if you eat rice that's been left out, I think. Oh, God. Casey Robertstein says, you make penicillin from the mold. Oh, no, he says, you make penicillin from the mold? Yeah. Naomi Fulham says, to Casey Robertson says, I don't, but scientists too, and Bingo could too. I could. Star says, Bingo Dog. And once again, thank you, Star and Eric, for using the proper format. Carly, you forgot the double ice cubes. Bingo Dog, will you be blasting some Bonnie Tyler during the eclipse? Ice Cube. I'm mad. I don't sound like that. I swear to God, I don't sound like that. That's what Naomi Philbloom says and sounds like. No, you're fine, Gnarly Carly. You can do whatever you want. You have a season pass to make any kind of crimes against me. Bonnie Taylor, is she the one that sang that Total Eclipse of the Sun song? I feel like that's kind of like playing that Prince 1999 song at any fucking New Year's event, and especially when it was 1999. You know, we thought we were going to get Y2K'd. Bingo Dog, which is your favorite Police Academy movie? That's a really good question. I think it's Citizens on Patrol. That's 2, right? Or is it 3? It's Citizens on Patrol. Title Eclipse of the Fart. And that's chillin' chat. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, Citizens on Patrol is 4? I like Citizens on Patrol. With David Spade. Uh-oh. What's that over there? It's time for a shoulder. Oh, it's shoulder.
Shoulder alert.
It's time for shirt alert, guys. Shoulder alert. This was sent in by Katie. Thank you so much, Katie, for your submission. If you want to leave a shirt that you're just like, I don't know about this shirt, Bingo, send it in to me. We'll cover it on the show. If you happen to catch someone's big, dumb, fat, bloated melon on top of their fucking shirt, don't worry. I'll replace it with a high-end organ meat. But this one is, it doesn't have to be on a person. This was on the rack, Nordstrom rack. This is a shirt. I don't know where this is from. I don't know who would buy this. It's like the dingiest blue, heathered blue, and it has a cartoon dog on it, and it says "Don't stop retrieving." And I believe the brand here is called Life is Good, because that's underneath it. So this was such a fucking get. This was such a hamburger helper of an idea that this Life is Good company was like, oh my God, guys, we got it. Let's get this printed. We're going to make it like a 6-color shirt. And it's going to say, don't stop retrieving. It's going to have a picture of sort of a retriever on it. And then it's going to have our Life is Good thing at the bottom of it. It's going to be awesome. This is fine. It sucks. Like, I don't like the dog is okay. See, here's the thing. I would wear a shirt that just had this dog on it. Why do you have to have a thing? Why do people have to have words on stuff? Why you gotta put words on stuff? I'll never forget back in like early aughts. They all this Nintendo products at Hot Topic. I used to work at Hot Topic. I was a very bad employee. And they had these Nintendo shirts, like Mario shirts, and one of them was like had a piranha plant, and it was a black shirt with a piranha plant, and I was like, this is awesome. But then underneath it said "Bite Me," but BYTE me. And then they had another one that was a Goomba, and underneath the Goomba it said "You lose." Okay, like that's the best. At least "Bite Me," you're like making a joke. You lose, and there's a Goomba. Oh my Goomba! Fucking shirts don't need words half the time. Okay, you fucking maniac mansions, you fucking dingling turds. But that dog's pretty good. No, that dog's not great. It's a very 90s dog. Like, it's a very 90s comic strip dog. And it ain't it? What is your 8-bit after all? They also had this one fucking drove me nuts. There's never been a Mega Man shirt that's been worth its fucking weight in poop. They had a Mega Man shirt that had just a picture of Mega Man looking straight at the camera, and it was like the 8-bit Mega Man, and I was like, okay, that's fine. If it was just a black shirt that said that, it'd be cool, or a blue shirt even, but underneath it said, "Say hello to my little friend." You remember, like from Scarface. Anyway, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
You can send in a shirt whenever you damn want. I don't care. Okay, we have two branching paths. Both kind of spooky, but not really. No, that's not true. We have two branching paths. You know what? Let's just do both of them. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle. I'm shifting the show for what feels right. And what feels right to do now is, Kara says, I still need to see that Joe Pera shirt. You're right, you do. I do owe you that. I can get it. I don't have the hat. The hat's in the car. But I can show you the shirt. It doesn't fit. I'll show you the shirt. I'm going to BRB. I'm going to get that shirt. I'm going to take a squirt, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We have so much fun stuff. Two great new things to show you. Okay, BRB.
Thank you for waiting for Bingo to take a squat and find a short. Now it's time for him again.
you. I love making the same face as him. I found the shirt. I took a squirt. Okay? For Christ's sake. Can you let me live? Can you let me live for once? Okay, so here's the shirt. Joe Pera. I saw Joe Pera, comedian, and he's great. This is the back of the shirt. If you this will only make sense if you've seen the show. Like, I really do think that. Like his TV show. It said this is it. I showed it. So what it says is, has a picture, like it's a drawing of a bean plant, and it says protein, carbs, fiber, affordable, which is what he says in the show. He's very enthusiastic about beans. And then what got me, what makes me emotional about this shirt is on the front breast. There's he has the arch, his bean arch. And it says Joe Pera. And if you've not seen the show, you won't really understand why this is. It's an emotional thing. It's a beautiful show. My God, is it a great show? Anyway, it's great. I wish I wasn't such a fucking Krogi. I could fit in this, but I am. Gotta lay off those beer battered boar ribs. You know? So that's the shirt. The hat is good too, but I don't have it here. It's in my car. Huh. Star says, I wasn't paying attention and heard breast. Where are the titties? No, the front breast of the shirt, at the left, at the front or right. Keisa Rubberstein says, bingo. Words on shirt are bad. I bought this shirt with words on it. It's different with this one. It doesn't say been there, done that. Shut up. Jackson Smokes Math says, wow, inside joke left unexplained. Really bringing your A game tonight, Bingo. What do you mean? Beer battered boar ribs is very funny. It's what you get in World of Warcraft. It's one of the earlier dwarf starting area recipes you get. Wow. Okay, well, everyone's being really rude to me today, and I'm doing a free show. Very mean. Okay, so, I've been very negative. This episode, I feel like I am most episodes. I feel I'm always like, oh, this is shitty, this is stupid, this smells, But I tell you, there's something else out there for everybody. Sorry, I'm wine drunk. Well, that doesn't really add up. Or I mean the things are starting to add up. Jackson's into math, so that was a good joke. Katie says, oh, I never played WoW. Sorry. Jackson and Bingo and everyone LOL. Okay. Well, World of Warcraft's really funny. Okay. It's time for I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it is a cool segment where I talk about things I like, And if you are a halfway okay little baby, or you've known me for 20 or more years, you've heard me talk about music. I love music, and the problem with I can't really share a ton of music on this show because of copyright stuff. However, when these people are like virtually non-existent, you can play whatever you want. So Sharky and I we both fell in love with Maskull. You remember Maskull? Remember us talking about Maskull? Maskull, and this is work with me here. Back in 97, there was a weird Unicorn Records in LA that put out a really fucking weird album by a dude named Maskull, which according to legend may be named Troy Maskull. And maybe it's possible that he died from AIDS. It's also possible that they lived further. Like there's no, okay, Cubby remembers. It's great. And it's hard to find. It ain't on Spotify. Maskull's great. If you want me, I can send you the files. I love them. Let's play a little bit of Hollywood Gypsy. No, let's play a little bit of 2000 AD. One of my favorite jams from Maskull. We'll play a little bit and we'll enjoy it together. Okay. It's really good.
Of time, memories of blood and sin, never be washed away. To see the earth from below. Now we thought we conquered the world. He'd look into the heart.
It's fucking good. Okay. So it's great. This is I love Maskull. He has 10 tracks. For a while there were like CDs you can get on CD Baby. I happened to find it in a 99-cent bargain bin at a used CD shop like in I don't know 99 or 2000 and I bought it solely for the cover and I've never looked back. It's one of my prized peas. It's awesome. And so all the music sounds like this. He sounds wild, but you can it's not like he's definitely doing his own thing. He's not trying to be anybody else, and he's doing his own fucking thing, and it's great. And I think there was one of the Halloween episodes. I need to go back and listen. There was some development. I think Sharky reached out and talked to somebody that knew Maskull. I don't know. It doesn't matter because Maskull's great, but I listen to me. I know of somebody now who is on par. And at first glance, at first listen, you can easily be like, Maskull, that's hilarious. This guy sucks. This is funny. Until you listen to it more, and then you really get into it, and then I have nothing bad to say about Maskull at all. I think he's great, and it's very good. And I feel the same way about DeCasio. DeCasio is an artist. So ages ago when Julie and I were still together, remember Julie from the show? Remember her? Funny Julie. We love Julie. She and I went to this, this was like pre-COVID. This was like a million years ago. This is like back in time in the old Eclipse. We went to this music festival like in Marysville, some insane 14 people live there, one of these weird towns, right? And they were playing music. Most of it was just like shitty fucking felt very alt-righty. We just got a guitar and now we're learning how to make country music. Just sucked. But then there was this one lady who had a fucking Casio keyboard. And she was like doing her own fucking thing. And she was an older lady, but she was all like made up and kind of like new waved out. And I was like, the sound there was shit. So she was like really quiet. So you couldn't really hear her, but I was like, and I couldn't catch her name. I couldn't fucking catch her name. And by the time it was gone, right? It was just over. And that was years ago. And then on Instagram, I happened to see the name and I was like, wait a minute. Is that the name? And then I looked and I was like, that's the lady. And then it is this lady. So I'm going to go to my vid screen view. This lady. Oh God. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, that's really loud. So this lady, I don't know what she's doing in this video. It's very strange. It's very weird. But she, okay, I don't know. I think most of these are not videos. Okay, so she's doing a photo shoot thing in these Instagram pictures. She's an older lady. She has all these Casios, right? And she's like posing with the Casios, crazy eye makeup, cool new wavy hair. Just like just a cool lady, and the music, like, I was attracted to it at the show, but let me play you some of the music. And again, this isn't on Spotify, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get like nuked on YouTube for playing copyrighted music, but I want to play this. I fucking love it. I really, really love it, and I want for people to listen to it. That's all. This is called Sludge. It's a little quiet. I'm gonna try to turn it up if I can. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna open it in this browser because this is the browser with the volume control on it. Sorry, this is Inside Baseball. Okay, so this is called Sludge. Okay, it's so quiet. Whatever. Who cares? It's pretty loud. Oh, thank you.
Surprise me, paid me any attention, startled me, trying to start a conversation. Sorry about distraction, but you see, I'm in a sludge. How do I recover? How do I recover in a sludge?
I love it. I love it. I fucking love it. This is on Bandcamp. I'm gonna type it in the chat. Debbie DeCasio, but then sometimes the D and the Casio are separate. Here's the Bandcamp link. I've already purchased the flax, because I also purchased the cassette tape she sells. It's 4 songs. It's 4 songs. She has other songs on her Instagram. Like there's this other one I just listened to like 10 minutes before the show, and it's fucking rad. And it. Hold on, where is it? Is this it? No, this isn't it. This isn't it. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Is this it? Yeah, this song rules. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna click on it again. This song rules. I'm in a sludge. This one says, my 80s song I wrote in the 90s and I'm still singing in the 2000s. And this is her playing. I think she rules. I think she's worth your looking at. And what I love about it is apparently she's also played flute on other people's bands and shit like that. This is I don't think she's like famous. She's just this lady from Dayton continuing to do her fucking shit. And I think that is such an inspiring and cool thing for someone who's always tried to do stuff. And now I'm becoming a very old man and I'm still doing my stuff and even having balloon shows, isn't, I don't know. How do I articulate this? She's doing it for the sake of doing it. And I think that's great because it took me a very long time to do that and to get into that mindset. I was always trying to look how do I make this like a real thing, quote unquote, real thing. And it's hopeless. It's a crapshoot. And who has the fucking time? I work a full-time job. And so because of that, and because I genuinely like the music, I think she's fucking fantastic. I'm going to be keeping an eye on times that she's or places she's playing. Apparently she played with Gran, which is a friend of mine's band. I think I've never seen Gran. I think Mikey's in Gran, right? Eric, is Mikey in Gran? She's great. I really think everyone should follow her and be nice to her and give her money. And she's not, I mean, again, not on Spotify. So I think it's, yeah. Anyway, so that is, I like it. I like it. No, I like it. Oh, yeah, I like it. I like it. Oh, yeah, I like it. Oh, no, I like it. Oh, no, I like it, mama. Mikey is in fact in Gran. Well, I asked Eric, Katie, but thank you very much for speaking up. Eric couldn't be bothered. So Gran is another band, but they, I think they have more Instagram followers than she does. So listen to both. I don't think Gran has a fucking, a keyboard. Okay. So this is, I tell you, this Debbie DeCasio, we're going to be good friends, you and me. And so also exciting. I don't want to give too much away, but, much like, again, drawing out my now going on 5-year midlife crisis, I did stand up that one time and was like, I did it. I'm done. I don't like it. This is more fun. I'm also going to start doing music and playing live shows with an instrument that I made without anyone's help. And I will debut that here soon once I can actually play something on it. I haven't been paying attention to that because of Dragon's Dogma 2 and Balatro. So I haven't been paying attention to it as much as I should. But I will do that. And so I think me and Debbie DeCasio and Gran and Scary Hotel are all going to play shows and make a lot of money. But first I have to learn how to play this instrument. Okay. And write songs. Okay. And I did it all by myself. No one's help. Especially the soldering. Okay. Let's do this. This is a blast for the past. If anyone is an old halfway okay little imp from elder years, an imp of old, which by the way, folks, we have 130 something episodes that Sharky and I did ages ago that are all only audio, so you don't have to watch my old mug. And they're really good. That's not true. They're fine, but there's some that are really good. And you can go back and listen to them. And one of those segments was one that Sharky invented that I have co-opted because I found the sound audio. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, this is. Hi, hello.
Well.
Oh.
Look who finally takes my call.
Yeah, it's me, Bingo. Hi, Katie, the shrink. And you're so much more. You're so much more than that, Katie.
I'm turning down the volume on Love After Lockup.
Are you watching it while watching this?
Yep, it's really good. Bingo, where the fuck are the items for Name That Name?
Yeah, I know. I didn't send it. I talked about that. If you weren't paying attention to your fucking Gordy After 40 or whatever you're fucking watching, I haven't sent them. Yeah. I've been bad at sending them. So many people.
I feel like other people have gotten them. Some people have. Some people haven't. It feels like maybe there's an in group and an out group, and it feels very unsafe. It feels like a hostile work environment.
It is. I'm here to hurt. No, I haven't done it. I've been playing Dragon's Dogma 2. I've been playing Balatro. I've been watching Big Bang Theory. Have you ever watched that show?
No.
Now I have a lot to say about Big Bang Theory, but I'm going to save that. And then I just started watching season 3 of the fucking Sextown show. I'm going to continue to watch that too.
Yes.
So there's so much I've been doing.
About that in so long.
I know. Everyone wants to hear it. It's, we're doing it. We're still doing it. But I'm, very busy.
Yeah. Are you?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't believe. You
did a really good job on the 320 thing.
Oh, thank you very much. Katie's referring to the 320mon Halfway Ohio's Bingo's big balloon quest for total exposure world event, where I exposed my little shrimp scampi to the world. Yes, thank you so much for that. Thank you.
What a night.
It was
a
night.
Thrill.
It was a thrill.
What a barrel of laughs. Sam and I, at that final moment, we were just absolutely out of our minds. We were in a frenzy.
Good.
Screaming at the TV screen. It wasn't the TV, it was my laptop. But
same thing.
Wow.
No, I appreciate that.
It was like, I guess what people that like sports, what they might feel, that's how we felt.
What?
Wait,
what?
You know how people feel when there's the big game and their team wins.
Oh yeah.
That's how it felt.
Yeah, we did it. We go team. We did do it.
Hey, why didn't you actually show your dick though?
I mean, spoiler alert. Because I don't want to show my.
It happened already.
Yeah, well, I mean, people may for 1,000 reasons. One, I would get if somebody reported it.
I feel like
if somebody reported it, I would get kicked off of Twitch. There is no 3-strike program. That's a lie. Yeah, you can't show your noodle on Twitch. You maniac!
Oh my god, I feel like I've been gaslit.
Yeah, it's kayfabe, baby. You know what I mean? We're doing a wrestling show here. And then also, I don't want to show my pepper pot to anybody, not even my doctor.
Sam and I were like, holy fucking shit, it's really about to happen. He's really going to do it.
That's on you. That's you being naive. That's a wild thing to believe is true. That's a crazy thing to think is true.
I was disappointed.
I got you on speakerphone.
Yeah, he's just... I mean, I can send you guys Snapchats, but that's it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not going to do that.
I don't know. I can't see the chat right now because I can't look at the chat and talk on the phone at the same time.
Sure.
Not a techno wizard, but I bet everybody in the chat's like, yeah, we agree. Why didn't we get to see his dick? Wow.
Yeah, they're mad. They're really, really mad. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Bingo, did you celebrate Easter?
I did go. I actually did go to a friend's family's Easter dinner. It was very nice.
Some ham?
I didn't. I had salmon and asparagus.
Damn, that sounds good.
It was really good. Costco.
Costco.
That's what the salmon was from Costco. It was very good. It was already pre-seasoned.
You ever get those rotisserie chickens from Costco?
I've never been. And I will never go.
Oh, Bingo. You'll love it.
I'm one man. What am I going to do with a Costco membership? Buy a fucking outdoor table?
Yeah, that's fair. How's Bruce doing?
Bruce is great.
You put him on the horn?
Yeah, we'll put him on the horn. Bruce, you have a phone call, bud.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, nothing much, man. Just hanging out, just having a good time with Bingo on this TV show.
You're okay? You're having a good time?
Oh, yeah, I'm having a great time. After we got through that stupid balloon thing. Yeah, the balloon thing was stressful for me because I thought I was going to get deported.
Deported to
Mexico? That's what Trump's trying to do, is take everyone away and send them to Mexico.
I did not realize that you were from Mexico, Bruce.
I'm not, but I think that's what he's going to try to do.
Where are you from?
The depth.
The depth.
Okay. Like of hell, or?
Okay, I think he's done. Yeesh. Okay. He is done.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah. See ya. Yikes. Where was I? Okay, I'll keep this up visually, but we're gonna mute it. So this is what did I say? What was I saying? Something great. So this is crazy. We had so many fun things on our old, and Sharky had a great segments, and this is one I'm borrowing from Sharky again because I found the audio bumper. It's an old favorite, and I think everyone's going to really like it until I start it, and then everyone's going to be like, oh, this sucks, but then Steve's going to be like, awesome. Okay, here it is. This is scary stories to tell in the pod.
Scary stories to tell in the pod.
Okay. This is a crazy scary story. And everyone, you're going to hate it because it's so scary. You're going to flip your lib. This is a story that I was first privy to back in maybe like 10 years ago. Right. This is from a website called Tiny Cartridge. It's actually an old Tumblr called Tiny Cartridge. And it's about a super creepy Pokemon hack cartridge called Pokémon BLACK. I have a screen up here, or on my vid screen showing you Pokémon BLACK. Okay, everybody? So let's start this scary tale. This is a very scary tale, everybody. Ready? I stumbled across this unsettling story of an obscure Pokemon bootleg / art hack that I thought might be neat to share on here. I think it originated from 4chan, but I've no idea if this hack actually exists. It probably doesn't, but still a great concept / tale. Okay, well, I didn't know that. Pretend that okay, I'm going to reread. There was something on my screen. Oh, this is what it actually says. It originated in an old dusty bin from a really real store, and this totally exists. Oh my God. Holy shit. That's scary even to think about. All right, ready? I'm what you call a collector of bootleg Pokemon games. Pokemon Diamond and Jade, Chaos Black, etc. It's amazing the frequency with which these can be found in pawn shops, Goodwill, flea markets, and such. They're generally fun, even if they're unplayable, which they often are. The mistranslations are poor quality and make them unintentionally humorous. I've been able to find most of the ones I've been playing on. I've been able to find most the ones I've played online, but there's one I haven't seen any mention of. I bought it at a flea market about 5 years ago. Here's a picture of the cartridge, in case anyone recognizes it. Unfortunately, I moved 2 years ago. I lost the game, so I can't prove to you with screen caps, sorry. The game started with the familiar Nidorino and Gengar intro from the red and blue version. However, the press start screen had been altered. Red was there. Red's the protagonist from the Pokemon games. It's not Ash, it's Red. Red was there, but the Pokemon did not cycle through. It also said Black version under the Pokemon logo. Upon selecting new game, the game started with the Professor Oak speech, and quickly became evident that the game was essentially Pokemon Red version. After selecting your starter, you You looked at your Pokemon. Wait, this is written really badly. After selecting your starter, if you looked at your Pokemon, you had an addition to Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, another Pokemon called Ghost. The Pokemon was level 1. It had the sprite of the ghosts that are in the encountered Lavender Tower before obtaining the Silpstone. It had one attack, Curse. This is what they looked like. They used this sprite of the ghost that Pokemon appeared at before he got the Silpstone in Lavender Tower. Look at that scary ghost. Okay. The Pokemon was level 1 and had the sprite of the ghosts that are encountered in Lavender Tower before obtaining the Silpstone. It had one attack, Curse. I know that there is a real move named Curse, but the attack did not exist in Generation 1, so it appears it was hacked in. Defending Pokemon were unable to attack Ghost. It would only say that they were too scared to move. When the move Curse was used in battle, the screen would cut to black. The cry of the defending Pokemon would be heard, but it was distorted, played at a much lower pitch than normal. The battle screen would then reappear, and the defending Pokemon would be gone. If used in the battle against a trainer, when the Pokeballs represented their Pokemon would appear in the corner, they would have one fewer Pokeball. The implication was that the Pokemon had died. What's even stranger is after defeating a trainer and seeing Red received 200 Poké-Dollars for winning, the battle commands would reappear again. If you selected Run, the battle would end as it normally does. You could also select Curse. If you did, upon returning to the overworld, the trainer's sprite would be gone. After leaving and re-entering the area, the spot where the trainer had been would be replaced with a tombstone, like the ones in Lavender Tower. The move Curse was not unable. Wait, was the move Curse was not usable in all instances. It would fail against ghost Pokemon. It would also fail if it had used against trainers that. It would also fail if it was used against trainers that would have to face again, such as your rival or Giovanni, blah, 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 shut up. I figured that was a gimmick of the game, allowing you to use previously uncaptured ghosts, and because Curse made the game so easy, I essentially used it throughout the whole adventure. The game changed quite a bit after defeating the Elite Four. The Elite Four are who you beat at the very end of the game. After viewing the Hall of Fame, which consisted of Ghost and a couple of very underleveled Pokemon, the screen cut to black. A box appeared with the words, "Many years later, ... and then cut to Lavender Town. An old man was standing at the tombstones. You realized this man was your character. The man moved at only half normal walking speed. You no longer had any Pokemon with you, not even Ghost, who up to this point has been impossible to remove from your party through depositing in the PC, so you couldn't remove Ghost from your party. The overworld was entirely empty. There were no people at all. There were still the tombstones of the trainers that you used Curse on. However, this is so long. Okay. You could pretty much go anywhere in the overworld at this point, though your movement was limited by the fact that you had no Pokemon to use HMs. HMs are hidden moves. It's how you navigate. Like if there's a rock in front of you, you use Strength when your Pokemon pushes the rock out of the way. And regardless of where you went, the music of Lavender Town continued on an infinite loop. After wandering for a while, I found that if you went through Diglett's cave, one of the cuttable bushes that normally blocks the path on the other side is no longer there, allowing you to advance and return to Pallet Town, where you began your journey. Upon entering your house and going to the exact tile where you start the game, the screen would cut to black. Then a sprite of Caterpie appeared, and it was replaced by Weedle and then Pidgey. I soon realized that the Pokemon progressed from Rattata to Blastoise. These were all of the Pokemon that I had used Curse on. After the end of my rival's team, a youngster appeared, and then a bug catcher, and these were the trainers I had cursed. Throughout the sequence, the Lavender Town music was playing, but it was slowly decreasing in pitch. By the time your rival appeared on screen, it was more than a demonic rumble. Another cut to black. A few moments later, the battle screen suddenly appeared. Your trainer sprite was now that of an old man, and the same one that teaches you how to catch Pokemon in Viridian City. Okay, thank you. Ghost appeared on the other side, along with the words, "Ghost wants to fight." You couldn't use items, and you had no Pokemon. If you tried to run, you couldn't escape. The only option was to fight. Using fight would immediately cause you to use struggle, which didn't affect Ghost, but did chip off a bit of your own hit points. When it was Ghost's turn to attack, he would simply say, "Eventually, when your hit HP reaches a critical point, Ghost will finally use Curse." Oh, it would say, okay, the Ghost would just say ... and then the guy saying, "Eventually when you use it, blah, blah, shut up." The screen cut to black a final time. Regardless of the buttons you pressed, you were permanently stuck in the black screen. At this point, the only thing you could do is turn your Game Boy off. When you played again, new game was the only option, and the game had an erased file. I played through this hacked game many times, and every time I ended the sequence, it ended with this sequence. Several times I didn't use Ghost at all, though it was impossible to remove him from your party. In these cases, it did not show any Pokemon or trainers, and simply cut to the climactic battle with Ghost. I'm not sure what the motives were behind the creator of this hack. It wasn't widely distributed, so it's presumably not for monetary gain. It was just a very well done bootleg. It seems he was trying to convey a message, though it seems I am the sole receiver of this message. I'm not entirely sure what it was. The inevitability of death? The pointlessness of it all? Perhaps he was simply trying to morbidly inject death and darkness into a children's game. Regardless, this children's game made me think, and it made me cry. Isn't that scary? Oh no! Oh no! Look at that ghost. So that was scary stories to tell on the pod.
Scary stories to tell in the pod.
Pokemon's cool. I really wish this was real. Apparently there's a ROM. Someone actually made a ROM of that that you can actually play. I would like to do that one of these days. Seems scary. Ghosts, huh? All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that. That was really cool. And actually, you know what? Now it's this. That's right, you little ghoulies. It's time for Name That Name, everyone's favorite thing, because I always send the stuff that I owe you in a timely manner. JK, I don't. I'm bad at it, and I will get better at it, but I'm one man, and I'm doing my best. Okay? So give me a break. I need to download my subscriber list, which is a fucking CSV file. Good God. And then I need to open it up, and then I need to get rid of the two first lines. Delete. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we're cooking with. Oh my goo. We've got a big old, big time list here. Look at this, 39 big old subscribers. Thank you so much for all these subscribers. Let's put it in the Bammer here. 39. Generate a random number. 26? Oh my God, let's see who 26 is. Oh, She's Lump. She's Lump is it. I saw She's Lump here earlier. I hope that She's Lump is still here. I forget who She's Lump is. And I feel bad about that. She's Lump, oh my God. I'm rich. Cheese Lump, are you a Dayton native? I think you are, right? If you are, the thing you're going to get in this, oh, it's Audrey. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you. You're rich. I'm going to give you this Canal Street Tavern a full sandwich card, and you can get a full sandwich. From there, I have it. All the stamps are on this card. You can get a full sandwich from there. I will send you your stuff. I feel really bad. I'm a really big piece of shit with the not sending people stuff. Audrey, that is Sharky's betrothed. Isn't that nice? She's very great. She's very nice. Okay, so it is that. We're gonna do that. Oh my God. All right. Well, that's a really good prize. It's like it's like a value. You can get any sandwich you want, including they have this really good, the Canal Street Barcade and Deli Bar has, first off, their fucking arcade machines now suck shit. There's no good ones. But they do have really good sandwiches. And one of them they have is this really fucking delicious chicken salad sandwich. They don't put grapes or nothing in the chicken salad, but it's on cinnamon raisin bread. Oh my God, it's fucking good. So when you're in Dayton, Audrey, Cheese Lump, please enjoy that sandwich on Bingo. I'll send it to you eventually. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for being around the town and for being part of the magic. If you wouldn't mind, okay, hold on. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I'm getting it. Sorry, hold on. Hello, hi. I was ending the show, but how can I help you?
Hey, Bub.
Oh, hey, Sharky.
Audrey and I are currently at the airplane lobby, getting ready to leave.
Oh.
So I'm not sure that we'll be able to use your coupon for a free murdered animal sandwich, especially since we don't eat meat.
Yeah. Oh.
So it's kind of insulting.
Yikes. Okay, that's fair. I mean, they do have a nice... Yeah. They have a vegetarian Reuben. The vegetarian Reuben is pretty good.
What's on a Reuben?
Reuben typically is corned beef, sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing. Instead of corned beef, it's beans. It's good.
Audrey's like vegan, so I don't know what she can eat, to be honest.
Oh God, I didn't know it's gone that far. Oh my God. Okay, well I'm so sorry.
Maybe you could do a separate name that name where you just compile a list of people who are cool with like murdering a living being with a family and emotions and nibbling on it and going yum 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 yum.
Yeah.
And then they could have that, and then they could think about how good that sandwich was later on when they're in heck. After the antelope god has cursed into eternal torment.
Yeah. That's fair. You know what? I've really been considering going vegetarian, but I just don't know how. I don't know how to do it. I think it's too hard. Too much of a challenge.
It's really not. It's not anymore.
It's pretty challenging.
That's like the biggest fucking excuse. It's really not. It's super easy. Like it's a little bit harder to like eat well as a vegetarian, but that's the same thing when you're eating fucking chicken nuggets all day.
I do eat plant-based chicken nuggets here at home with barbecue sauce.
Well, isn't barbecue sauce just fucking like sugar ketchup?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's the same as like any other kind of diet, and where you have to like keep yourself in check and shit. But like, honestly, like, it was different when I was younger, and I tried to be vegetarian and shit, especially because it was a little bit harder then. I mean, that was me making an excuse then to be fucking lazy.
Yeah.
But like, especially now that we're like old men,
yeah,
like you don't realize like the amount of like joint pain and shit that your body holds, and then like how much like meat adds to that. Like you'll feel a lot better.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. If I lose a bet or something, maybe I'll try it.
If there's what?
If I lose like a bet, I'll maybe.
How about I bet you can be better than like some fucking food Nazi.
Okay, how about this? If somebody buys me a Bambino Plus espresso machine, I'll never eat meat again. As long as I have espresso.
How much is it?
It's like $400.
How much is it?
It's so expensive. It's too much money.
If you go for a year without eating meat, I'll split one with you.
Not worth it.
And it's yours to keep. I'm just,
oh.
It's really, really a shame that we're going to be leaving on such bad terms.
Yeah, where are you going? Where are you flying away to?
The Antelope Lands.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's been a whole
listed
episode.
what I call you?
I did, but I got so spooked out at that Pokemon story. Yikes.
Oh, man, I know. It was so spooky. It definitely hasn't been around for like 20 years.
I know it has. It's scary.
Wait till you learn about Lavender Town Syndrome.
What's that? Oh, we'll save it for the next one.
You
We'll
know
save it for the
Lavender
next one. We'll
Town?
save it for the next one.
Okay. It was nice. It was nice to hear the binaural part of like that theme that I created 4 years ago, and then you didn't know how to make the sound good enough for the podcast, so it was just like all fucking mono.
Okay, well, I did my best. Yeah, it does sound good.
Yeah, I'm. It's a shame we're leaving on such bad terms.
It is.
Since first you talk so much trash about Late Night with the Devil, which was really fun and charming movie, and
It's fine.
David S. Malshin is a beautiful man. And then now you're just, dying on your boomer conservative hill of like, oh, I love eating steaks.
I don't even like steak that much.
Hey, Twitch, guess what's at stake? Me eating steak.
I could have been a pescatarian if it wasn't for them. I could have been a pescatarian if it wasn't for them shutting down my Captain D's.
I don't think that's even real fish there, man.
I never ate there. I'm not a fucking maniac. I could be a pescatarian. I do like fish quite a bit. Is that okay? Is pescatarian okay? Fish are stupid. They're like rocks.
Just be a vegetarian. So are people, but you don't eat people.
I would.
That's what I say. People stink. That's my say.
Me people suck, right?
Here's the thing that like, there's always like little moments, and it's easier because like obviously I don't eat meat, so like I understand how often it comes across as like people just having like a superiority complex. But I was driving a few weeks ago, and on the side of the highway I saw these like black cows. And I thought it was like a little black dog that was like running around them because it was moving like a puppy. It was a little fucking calf, a little cow calf having the best day of his life. And then people are going to eat him.
Yeah.
It's not even healthy for them.
Yeah. And I don't feel good about it, but like I don't have to see the cow when I go to the grocery store. So it's like fine.
Yeah, you do.
I don't really. I just see a thing and I put it in the thing.
It's there.
Okay, I don't know that.
Let's get back. Are we? This is the final after show, so I don't know if you played the music or not.
Oh, is this an after show now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, hold on, everybody. This is an after show.
This is a special.
Shut up! The music's playing. Okay. Well, whatever. It's after show. Okay, it's after show, I guess. We're doing an after show.
This is a special version. This is a Black Cat Cool Kidz after show where it doesn't go on anything. It's just on Twitch until it fades away.
That's not
forever.
true. That's not true. I have to. I get extra miles.
No. No, you don't.
I do too. You wouldn't believe the clicks.
I will report it on SoundCloud that you played Debbie DeCastro's catalog.
DeCasio. I'm putting down the phone because in after shows I don't have to have the phone prop.
Correct.
All right. So everyone stick around for the after show if you'd like for some real laughs. We love those here.
Not enough. It's a Black Cat Cool Kids Club. It's very secret, and it's only for a limited time.
Okay. You're right.
Just like Diet Coke.
Yep. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. I can't believe you didn't like Late Night with the Devil, though. Like, I understand, especially a professional artist, I understand how the AI thing annoyed you. But I feel like you're throwing the devil baby out with the devil bathwater.
And that was I found that irksome, but it wasn't my main critique about the movie. The main critique was when you do a movie that's supposed to be like an authentic found footage thing, if you do something that's not believable, even if it's fantastical, like it really takes me out of it. It's remember the one critique I had about Blair Witch when we watched it, and I watched
the dumbest. Hold on.
No,
I have something to say about what you're saying about Late Night with the Devil, but your fucking critique about the Blair Witch Project, not the Blair Witch, which was 2016, I think. You're talking about 1999, the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah,
it is the dumbest critique in the fucking world.
Okay, can I say what the critique was for the viewership? The viewers?
Can I say what it is? Can I say what it is? Because I remembered it because it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, say it.
Okay, so into their journey when like things are starting to go crazy and they're starting to infight. At one point, Mike reveals that he's gotten rid of the map, but this isn't the part Bing has a problem with.
It is.
It's not.
Okay.
Your problem is that he says he kicked the map.
Yeah.
Freaked out saying that no one can kick a map.
Yeah.
When clearly they're just having like an argument and people don't say it's realistic dialogue. It's not like something super written out.
Oh yeah, it's definitely realistic.
Dumb shit the wrong way all the time.
Oh yeah.
If you need examples of people talking awfully and stupid with making very little sense.
Mm-hmm.
There's almost 200 episodes of this program.
Yeah.
That you can pull from.
I did think it was stupid. Why would you get rid of the map? Also, why would you say you kicked the map? That's so dumb. Like if I say, "Oh, did you throw away your cup?" I'm like, "Yeah, I kicked that cup." No one says that. That's not real dialogue.
Oh, 100%.
Whatever.
You don't think if you and Jamie had gotten into an argument over like a souvenir cup and he threw it away, he'd be like, "I kicked your cup."
Maybe.
I military kicked that SOB cup.
Bunga bunga. Yeah.
The Blair Witch Project is leagues better than Late Night with the Devil or it's in a separate category because I don't really think Late Night with the Devil was attempting to be found footage. It's clearly like using a bit of the found footage feel for like the main meat of it, but like there's no way they were with the behind the scenes thing. They were trying to convince people that was like, oh, there's just some PA that's filming everything for posterity or whatever. Like I feel like it wasn't trying to come across as found footage, despite
it's
elements in it.
It's described as a found footage first, and then also
by who?
By the fucking when you look up the movie, it says it's a found footage horror movie. Blah 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 blah. It takes place in the 70s or whatever. So
I could find things on the internet that says Hillary did delete those emails and kill those men. It's clearly found footage inspired, but like I don't think there's no way they thought, man, people won't notice it's just fucking floating cameraman that cuts between like regular fucking dialogue scenes.
No, that didn't bother me. What bothered me? What did I say bothered me? It was really good. Well, I don't remember.
You said David Dastmalchian kept kicking the map.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know, man. It just didn't. Oh yeah, how are you gonna go in that fucking? How are you gonna? Sorry, spoiler alert for a fucking late night with my devil. Anybody? I don't understand how you're gonna go inside their brains. And I don't and also the other big thing, that wizard who said that magic didn't exist, that overly theatrical wizard.
Yeah, he was a mix between the Amazing Randy, real life like Greg Nichols kind of hero guy, and like an effeminate Vincent Price.
He's awesome.
And he's the kind of guy you would see on those shows.
I know, I loved him, but the whole thing of like, oh, all this stuff's hokum. Oh, you're a fool and a thief and a fraud. But I guess hypnosis is real, and also hypnosis is so real that it also comes through in an old tape that you're watching. I'm like, what? Like, what are you fucking talking about? Like, that's where it started to fucking like really just not be good. Like, I thought if that was, because again, he protested so much about everything that now, but this one type of weird magic that doesn't exist is real. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, hypnotism, I would say people who don't believe in magical things can believe in hypnotism. Right?
I guess.
We have any bores in the audience tonight, like Greg Nichols, who was going to look up what Neil deGrasse Tyson says is right and tell us if hypnotism is real?
It's not. I mean, I've looked it up.
You don't... Hypnotism... You don't think that's what Katie does all day long?
Hypnotism is not real. Hypnotism, especially the way they showed it in that movie when La Bamba was like having worms come out of his neck, isn't real. Hypnotism especially isn't real for you, the audience, to be watching an old vintage tape of a late night show, and then you also see the same things La Bamba is seeing, and the entire audience. That doesn't make any sense. It's very silly.
It was a movie, ding dong, and they even explain it that like not everyone saw it that way, and only the people who were susceptible to it did.
Oh, also, somebody in the chat is reminding me of another part in the film. There's when they're showing the documentary footage. That how would they even have that documentary footage of their you know, of the cult being weird and culty? They would not show all that blood and gooey stuff on a late night show. They just wouldn't. So that was a little unrealistic.
Sure they would. You can see all that on the news today.
This was 1977, Jack. I don't know.
They showed all kinds of crazy things.
It
doesn't matter. It was a very stylized, charming, fun movie, and everyone is attacking it for like these like minor things, and then it's like, okay, well, I guess we won't help with movies like this anymore. Here's The Nun 5. Because that's clearly what people want.
The Nun 5?
The Nun 5. There's at least 2 or 3 of those Nun movies.
I haven't seen none of them.
Well, you don't watch horror movies.
I do. I watch good ones. I have a very sophisticated palate. I heard about this one about this Pokémon BLACK cartridge. And no, I mean, I've seen all the good ones. Well, I've been too afraid to watch horror. I'm too scared to watch horror movies alone. So I don't really watch a lot of horror movies, admittingly. But I've seen... Well,
that doesn't surprise me, because I remember when we went to see House on the Haunted Hill.
Yeah.
And you cried after there was a bloody hand that appeared.
I didn't cry. I gasped. Another person in chat who's also seen the film says... it felt like they were over-explaining stuff because they didn't have faith in their premise. Oh, that's also true. It felt like they felt the audience was idiots, and so they really had to double down with everything and really get a lot of use out of their owl costume at the end, too. They really... Yeah.
Well, I mean, clearly a large portion of the audience was idiots because you didn't understand a lot of it.
How dare you? What is the meaning of this? How dare you? No, that's
I'm not saying it was a fucking classic.
Yeah.
I'm saying it was refreshing to see something fun come out.
And
I really liked the design of the possessed girl at the end, where like a winged creature didn't crawl out of her and just her head split open and there was light pouring out.
Yeah,
that was fucking awesome.
That was fine. I thought she was a great actor. I thought she played really creepy really well. I guess what bummed me out is it had so much potential. The look looked so good, and I was really hoping for something that didn't get so silly. That's all. And I'm a person who likes cyber gore, man. Like I like it but it's silly from the get-go. I know exactly what it is at the top. Desiree is saying Skinamarink, review it. She hated Skinamarink. Desiree's what we like to call in the business a dum-dum.
Well, we're talking about horror movies, not like Hot Topic, quote unquote art movies. Skinamarink was okay. It was about 50 minutes too long.
I loved it. I loved every second of it, and I think it's amazing. I loved that movie.
The main issue I had with Skinamarink is the awful fake film grain. Like it was so like distracting to anything going on. There's like a lot of parts I like in Skinamarink. There's a lot of really cool shots and stuff. But the film grain didn't make any sense because it was supposed to be from the 90s. Just shoot the whole fucking thing on video, then you would get all the fucking, distortion and everything in the veil of like.
I disagree.
Digital fucking camouflage.
I disagree. I thought it ruled, and I thought it was awesome. And that film grain was what's so cool because it had such a low. It basically emulated the low light vision that you naturally have in really dark areas like that, where you're trying to make sense of what is in your surroundings. So like the you trying to discern what you're looking at and having all that distortion in there, I think really simulated being in a really weird, dimly lit room for like long periods of time. You don't know if it's day or night. Like I felt like it hit that feeling perfectly. I loved that movie.
But the reason the director tried to do that was to emulate like home videos and shit that he had growing up. That's what he said. But
sure,
if he wanted to do it, I wouldn't have had a problem with it if he did it well. But it was so fucking lazily done that it distracted me from a lot of things. Like that isn't how real film grain looks. Film grain is fucking random. But that was like the same fucking pulsing for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
And like the little artifacts in there, like the little white dots where like it's like the silver emulsion in the film, well, in reality, where like the silvery emulsion, like how it's exposed to light can like leave those little white artifacts. That was the most distracting part for me because I would notice that they were looped. And it was like a quick little loop, and then that loop backwards, and then it started over again. So like the same fucking artifacts were in the same spot.
So
I would be trying to like focus on what's happening, and instead I would just like see the same shit over and over. It's like the and really the movie in general is kind of a ripoff of my YouTube movies from 20 years ago, Uncle Nathaniel's Nightmare and Edward's Birthday, where
do you still have those? You don't have those.
They're still on YouTube. It's on an account I don't have any access with. The best way to find them is to look up Uncle Nathaniel's Nightmare because you'll never find anything if you search Edward's Birthday because you'll get fucking Twilight shit or something.
Oh.
But there's also my very awfully done stop animation thing, The Magic of Rainbows, that works as the middle piece for that trilogy.
I would love to do a viewing of these because I think they're great. Anyway,
they're not, but what I did when I made those, it was whatever fucking Windows Movie Maker.
Sure.
Old film layover, and like that's what he did. Like he's supposed to put all this effort in this movie, and he clearly just did the most fucking lazy thing to distract it. There's parts of it I did like, but like I said, like it was very the film grain really fucking pissed me off.
So okay, so
if it would have just been done with video,
sure,
shot on fucking video,
yeah. We heard you. Listen, I have to ask. You did not watch it in the theater, correct?
No.
See, I think if you're on a smaller screen, that would have been probably easier to notice. I was in the theater and I did not notice that at all. And I am a real little shit when it comes to that. So now that I know that's there, it'll probably ruin it the next time I try to watch it. Because it won't be in a theater.
It would be way easier to see it on a giant screen.
Well, I didn't see it, and I have the eagle eyes of an eagle, so I don't tell you, Mac.
The most obvious one, because I got to the point. This is the problem, because I was really trying to focus on it, because I understand how much of a vibe movie it is.
Yeah.
Because it's really about fucking nothing. It's just like childhood nightmares, which is cool. But like, I got to the point where my mind wouldn't let me stop fucking looking for certain ones. The easiest one to see is if you start it is like there's like an artifact on the right side that looks like a C, and then that goes away, and then there's these little like sperm guys that go down from it, and then there's like a couple seconds where there's nothing, then the little sperm guys come back up, and then the C comes back up, and then it just fucking loops that over and over. And then at the end, he did go, oh, maybe I should stop using the same exact fucking film grain setting I got from Windows Movie Maker. And he just fucking... Because I was even impressed. I was like, oh, he actually changed the film grain a little bit. No, he just fucking flipped it because where, like, he shot everything and then flipped it upside down.
Yeah.
Okay. And the fucking... The fucking cartoons, that's what I would have cut out. I would have cut out the fucking cartoons.
Why?
Because it's fucking the most done to fucking death shit. There's like fucking public domain footage that I put in Edward's birthday where I was like, oh, this will be creepy. It's old. Oh.
I thought it was effective.
And it's not. It's too fucking bright.
Well, I mean, all right.
If they would have, because that's not the part that worked. The parts that worked was obviously... The creepiest shit was when it's just the fucking kid whispering into a dark room.
Yes.
There's some weird shots, and occasionally that voice will, like, speak to him. Until the voice gets, like, super fucking edgelord, and it's like, I took away her mouth because I am the devil of scaring.
Well.
That part, up to that part, it was cool. And then I did like at the end where it's like you're clearly seeing the monster, literal or figurative, whatever.
Yeah.
And it starts asking your name, implying that it's speaking to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
However, your same fucking problem with Late Night with the Devil is it doesn't make sense that it's like coming to you. But then clearly Skin'em Rink is edited because there's fucking stupid time code beeps. Because the guy saw that in a TikTok video, and it was like, "Oh, that would be cool to put in." There's a fucking literal time code beep jump scare because obviously you've also talked about how much you love fucking jump scares.
I don't love jump scares, and despite the jump scares, I still like that movie.
Real generic jump scares in it. There's about I'd say there's about 40 to 50 minutes of it I enjoyed.
All right.
Then it was way too long, and if he would have done the fucking film grain right, if that's what he wanted to do, or if he would have fucking shot it on video, which would have fit the time, and it would have given him the same effect, but just making a little bit more sense. And, like, you know when every year, like, we do the Spooktacular, and I spend... not that much time, but some of my time writing out a script that everyone then proceeds to ignore.
He's talking about the Spooktacular that we do for our local public access cable station, which are very funny. Go on.
And then, despite the hints I've made, how much I fucking hate when Mike does this, he'll put in that fucking SpongeBob 2 hours later fucking thing each time. And my biggest fear in life is that someone's going to see that story or script or whatever written by me, and then they're going to think I wrote in fucking the SpongeBob beep into it. But that feeling I get when I see those, when Mike edits those in, is the same feeling I got from those, like, time code beeps. Or, like, the signal loss beeps. Someone with more knowledge like old man Greg Nichols would be able to tell me which kind of beeps those are in Skinamarink.
Well, I don't tell you, pal. I thought it was a great movie, and I think you're a real curmudge. And you also didn't like Midsummer, which blows my fucking mind because that's still one of my favorite movies of all time.
I didn't say that I didn't like Skinamarink.
Yeah, but you said you didn't like Midsummer.
See, yeah, Midsummer sucked.
You're so stupid. Crab Tornado in the chat says, unrelated, is your mic also a sword hilt? Yes, it is. Thank you for noticing that it is. It's like the sword that's stabbing into my head, remember? And from the logo, remember? Anyway, and no one notices that, so I think it's very cool when someone notices. So, sorry, please continue.
Well, it's not very prominent.
Should I paint it pink? Should I paint it a sword color? I kept it black because it's the black of my microphone, but what I wanted it to be subtle. I didn't want.
That's probably why no one notices.
I'm fine with that. You know, if people like watching for a while and they're like, "Wait a minute, oh Bingo, you Sly Devil, that is a sword hilt similar to your one in your logo. That is so clever, Bingo. You really do care about the audience." That's what I want to hear.
You should go to like a site that has like really original like video LUDs, like that'll make everything orange and turquoise, like everything is.
Yeah.
And find like a 3-second film grain loop and put it over your mic stand, and then people will be like, "Dude, that is fucking deep."
All right. Well, shut up.
I'm honestly surprised more people didn't like Skinamarink though, because I feel like one of the things that didn't give it that same deep vibe for me is that like so much of it is just fucking internet spooky culture that like it wasn't like a culture shock to me.
Well, I only know 3 people that liked it. So, and you're not one of them. You hate it.
I don't hate it.
Oh.
I'm lukewarm on Skinamarink. And see, if you don't have to hate or like something, you can be kind of neutral on it, and then maybe down the line I'll be like, hey, maybe I should check that out again, and then maybe I'll dislike it more, or maybe I'll like it more.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hate Big Time Devil. You know, I thought somebody in the chat said, I think it's perfectly, I would say it's a 6 out of 10. It was because it was disappointing. So I would say the similar thing.
Which movie?
Late Night with That Devil.
Oh.
6 out of 10 because it was disappointing.
Well, 6 out of 10 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Most fucking movies that come out are like a 4 out of 10.
Well, I don't know about that. Have you seen Poor Things?
I don't know. I'm assuming the fucking Rock is in it.
Yeah, it's good.
You're not allowed to make a movie anymore without like The Rock or John Cena in it.
Yeah, they're funny. They're actually
Here's the thing
funny.
too, is like I boycott movies that have The Rock in it because no one utilizes the half scorpion CGI Rock anymore.
Yeah, I know.
And how cool would it be if like actors could have gimmicks where like you don't know, it could be a comedy or a drama, but if the fucking Rock is in a movie, there should be at least a 1% or slightly less chance that he becomes a half scorpion monster. Like that's just in his contract.
So like even you don't know when it's going to happen. So it could be a Fast and the Furious movie, and you could just like be like, "Uh-oh, something's coming over me," and then he just bursts into. Okay, that's cool. That'd be cool.
Or it's like, oh, there's no way we're going to be able to race this car because you need pincers to be able to steer it the way they designed it. I've got it covered.
I love it.
Awesome.
That's cool.
I also, the Skinamarink didn't have the fucking Rock as a half scorpion monster, so it's like, oh, even trying.
Well, that can be your same complaint of everything. No, wait, give me some more horror movies to watch, Sharky. I want to know more horror movies I need to watch.
I can't really think of a lot that have been new that have been like super impressive. I'm sure
even old.
I'm sure after we stop talking about it, I'll be like, oh, I should have fucking mentioned that. We have different tastes though.
Yeah, we do have different tastes. I like really good ones that like are cool, and you don't seem to like those.
No, I like movies that are bad and lame.
Yeah, I know, and I like
what kind of movies?
So
what kind of movies are you wanting to see?
I liked Possum. I liked Skinamarink. I liked Midsummer. I liked Hereditary. I liked It Follows. I liked
It Follows is really fun.
It's great. I liked, but will never watch again, ever, The Descent, ever, because that's too scary.
Oh, The Descent's pretty good.
It's so fucking scary.
Are you wanting?
I don't want jump
scary, or are you wanting something that's gonna like make you feel dirty for like a week after you watch it? Because a lot of the movies you like seem to be like psychological, fuck your head up.
Yeah, those are cool. Like I like those. I like that stuff, and I like scary. I just don't like jump scary, and I want scary.
But Skinamarink jump scares are fine.
I didn't like.
You like movies with some jump scares, and where Slender Man talks to you at the end, like Skinamarink.
All right. Anyway, listen. So we have a question from the chat. We have a question from the chat for you. It says, how does Sharky feel about Paranormal Activity, the first one?
Oh, it's fucking great. Like the great movie, but I think it's fucking. That's another thing I liked about Skinamarink. I liked that it was a fucking cheap ass movie that got super successful and made money, and you could fucking buy it in Walmart.
Yeah,
I love like when, even if it's not my perfect cup of tea, I love how fucking successful it was for something so low budget.
Oh, that's nice.
I think a lot of the Paranormal Activities are fun, but I mean, you also got to keep in mind, I will rewatch like the Saw franchise every year, and most of that is really bad. So
yeah, I think Saw sucks.
It does not.
Oh, well, okay.
There's some really fun ones.
We have different taste.
I would say if you want something really light and fun, that's like kind of spooky and like fun to talk about with people, Martyrs.
Martyrs? Are you mispronouncing murders?
Martyrs.
I know.
Like the religious term.
Yeah.
Not the American remake, because that one gets a little, I don't know. But the original French one is real fun.
Subtitled, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't watch Martyrs. That was a joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of those movies like Serbian film or something where like if you're a fucked up person, you've probably seen it once.
Oh yeah.
There's no one who.
She's Lump is saying that movie is going to hurt your feelings. Okay, well I guess don't. Okay, unless I won't watch Martyrs.
Unless you're like, I want to watch something that'll fuck me up for a little while.
Like Dancer in the Dark. Have you seen that one? Oh boy.
I haven't even heard of that one.
It's Bjork's movie. It's a movie Bjork is in. Jesus fucking Christ. It's so sad. It's the saddest movie I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know how to describe Martyrs. It's not sad. It's just brutal and fucking very hard to watch.
That movie
the first 20 minutes of it is kind of fun, and then it just gets fucking depraved.
Oh. Yeah, that movie is untested and fucked up, is what someone said in the chat. So that's scary.
That's actually the official PEGI rate, or I guess PEGI's video game.
It's
MPAA or whatever,
yeah.
Movie Picture Association. It's fucked up is what they came up with.
Dancer in the Dark is really good though. If you want to watch a real beautifully done, very sad movie. Good God, it's so sad. It's very good. Bjork.
What's the premise of it?
It's like a lady in like a town. Oh boy. I don't really remember, but it's very sad. I saw it once and I purged it from my memory because it was too sad.
Martyrs is a film that you will not be able to purge completely from your memory.
See, I feel that way.
You won't be able to. You won't be able to purge the feeling you had watching it.
What
I
about
might not remember specific scenes.
What about the movie Frailty?
It's been a really long time since I've seen that. Isn't like Bill Paxton in that?
Let me try to remember who's in that movie. I know it was 2001. I knew that. I think it actually did have Bill Paxton and Powers Booth and Matthew McConaughey.
There's like some religious shit with it or whatever. There's a religious stuff in Martyrs too.
I think if I'm remembering right, I think Frailty is like about a mysterious man who arrives in the offices of an FBI agent and recounts his childhood of how his religious fanatic father received visions of him telling him to destroy people who are in fact demons.
I thought you'd seen this.
I haven't. This is somebody in chat asking.
Oh, okay.
I'm relaying.
Yeah.
Because I quite frankly don't want to talk to you. So
I remember Bill Paxton. I remember it being pretty fucking dark, but I don't remember a lot of it.
2001, huh? Yikes! 9/11.
It was interconnected with 9/11.
Yeah.
I remember waking up that day and all they were talking about in the news was 9/11 and Frailty.
Yeah, that was scary about that.
They're like, we will get back to coverage on the building 4's collapse, but we need to at least briefly remark on Bill Paxton's performance.
His dad's
Speaking of Bill Paxton,
yeah.
What are your thoughts on Twisters?
I mean, I've seen it once and wasn't wowed.
It's not out yet.
Oh,
that's Twister.
Oh, Twisters.
You need to learn your singles and plurals.
I will probably not watch it.
It's got tornadoes in it, man.
Yeah, I don't care about tornadoes. They're hassling me this year.
Everyone who's anyone has done a good tornado movie, which is basically just Bill Paxton, Helen Hunt, Devon Sawa, and Bruce Campbell.
I mean, I don't like tornadoes. I don't find them interesting. Is that bad?
They're fascinating. Do you know the name? I don't care. Do you know the name of the tornado movie Bruce Campbell was in?
No.
It was Tornado with an exclamation point.
Oh shit! Yikes!
Devon Sawa was in Night of the Twisters.
Devon Sawa. I know Jojo Siwa.
Who's Jojo Siwa?
Jojo Siwa is like a Disney Channel or Nickelodeon kid.
Green?
No, it's like this little kid. But now she's older. She's a lesbian.
You know who fucking Devon Sawa is?
I don't. I can't place.
Grow up. He was in Idle Hands,
I've
Final Destination.
Never
He's
seen
in
it.
the new Chucky series.
Oh,
He's
I love Chucky.
Man.
Oh, Devon C was in that.
Yeah.
So chat says my
He's one of the biggest hunks imported from Canada.
Chat says, my favorite thing about Twister is that Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt had to film their scenes for the Universal ride separately because they hated each other so much. Oh, there was a Universal ride for Twister? They hated each other? Oh boy. How are they going to reconcile that with Twisters, the sequel coming out this year?
Well, Bill Paxton is dead. R.I.P.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. When I was
How is
when
he
I
in
was
this
growing
movie?
up, I had kind of. He's not, but he's in Twister.
Oh.
When I was growing up, I had a crush on Helen Hunt.
Yeah.
I think Twister had a lot to do with it because there was a real. I thought it was cute that her parents had died in a tornado, but not really. But I thought that she was attractive, and she looked like 5% similar to Laura Dern. So I always had that joke about like remaking Jurassic Park with Helen Hunt in that role.
Yeah.
But now that I'm like a grown up, it would be so much better to remake Twister with Laura Dern, who is superior to Helen Hunt in literally every way imaginable.
Wow. Holy shit.
Do you disagree?
Shots fired.
If you disagree, can you say anything against that without mentioning fucking Mad About You?
No, I cannot. Mad About You is a great show.
Yeah.
Mad World.
she's for the longest time, I feel like I bring this up every time Mad About You comes up.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, I thought Paul Reiser was the guy in those Blues Travelers videos.
He might be. We don't know.
He's not. The guy was in the guy from Remote Control, and I think he killed himself.
Oh.
Whereas we're still waiting on Paul Reiser to go.
I love Paul. Oh, no.
Any day now.
I don't like Paul Reiser. I don't like Paul Reiser in anything that he's ever been in except for Mad About You. Like, I hate... Do you remember the Paul Reiser show? It came out like, I don't know, 10 years ago, and it was basically trying to be a Curb Your Enthusiasm, but like on NBC. It was fucking rancid. It was like a Curb Your Enthusiasm with a moral at the end of it. It was really bad.
That's what everyone who watches Curb Your Enthusiasm is always like, I wish they would add a moral at the end.
I wish there was less swearing and there was a moral.
Maybe a less funny lead.
Yeah.
This Larry David guy is too funny.
Too funny. We like him.
I think that's what led to the creation of Seinfeld, is they were like, let's make someone less funny than Larry David the lead in this.
Jerry Steinfeld.
Maybe someone who's real into having like a 16-year-old wife. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Is fucking Elaine the only one? Maybe whoever played George, Dom DeLuise. Are those two the only ones that didn't have a fucking scandal?
I think so.
And Bryan Cranston.
Oh yeah,
Bryan Cranston would be the biggest star.
Yeah, I don't know. That's wild. I think so.
Who played George? What is his name?
Jason Alexander.
Not Dom DeLuise, I don't think.
It's not Dom DeLuise, though. I think the show would have been better.
Well, it's cool that it's Jason Alexander because his first role was a slasher movie.
Is that real?
He was in the Burning, which is it was when everyone was trying to make the next Halloween.
Oh, was it good?
I mean, it's okay. It's kind of a little unknown for a reason, but if I remember correctly, he looks exactly like Jason Alexander the whole movie.
Oh, handsome. I have a question. What do you think about
I've got answers.
Oh. What do you think about the original Wicker Man, like 74 or whatever? Wicker Man, 77? 78? When was Wicker Man?
It would have been 70s. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Like, I always dig the vibe of those kind of like 70s British folk horror movies.
Mm-hmm. I like movies like that.
Obviously, it's been a long time.
I loved it when I saw it.
Okay, like which hunter or witch finder general? Feel like that?
I've never heard of that in my life.
It's a Vincent Price movie. It's kind of similar in that vein. Have you seen...
Hold on, I'm writing it down. Witch Master General? Is that really what it's called?
I think it's Witchfinder. I think it's Witchfinder General. It's Witchfinder or Witch Hunter General.
Okay, I'm going to look this up. Please continue while I use looking up.
So, like, you dig like folk horror, like The Witch.
Oh, The Witch was radical. Yeah, The Witch ruled. The Witch ruled.
There's, what is the name of that? Is it called A Field in England? Look that up and see if that's a film that comes up. A Field in England.
A Field in England. Yeah, that's a movie. It's a horror mystery. It's not rated, so that's kind of scary.
It's not like Martyrs. I said Martyrs as a joke.
Oh, I didn't know. I mean, until you said it. Okay, A Field in England. I like the way that looks. The poster thing. Okay, cool. Thanks. So I'm going to watch both of these movies.
And then what? Well, what's the first one?
Witchfinder General.
Oh, Witchfinder General. Yeah. Well, just make sure you watch The French Martyrs tonight before you go to bed.
No. I'm not. No. I'm not doing that.
Do a double feature. Do a triple feature before your homework for next show is Martyrs, the French original film, a Serbian film, and Cannibal Holocaust. Because
I
you
know I'm not
animals.
fucking doing that. I clicked that off immediately after that pervert just suggested that. Awful woman blew smoke in my face. I'm not going to watch Cannibal Holocaust.
When did she? Oh no, that was a suggestion for a different movie. That's one of the problems with like a lot of Italian cinema is I really like it, but they would kill animals for a shot.
Yeah, sure. I don't like that. Oh, so chat is asking what about Talk to Me? I haven't seen it yet. I want to see that.
I liked it.
Talk to Me.
We took our daughter to see it, and she like kind of got freaked out to the point where she got pissed at the movie.
No, oh god, that's so sweet. I came across the photo.
Like I know.
Yeah.
Every time I would take Bingo to a movie, back in the day, he would get spooked and get mad at the movie.
I get mad at the movie. I'd throw my half icy at the screen. I recently came across the Goku that she drew me, and it was very touching that she did that. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama.
You should fucking see her art now, man. It's every fucking day she gets fucking better.
Well, have her draw me some more Gokus.
I think she's moved on to like kind of deeper shit than anime characters.
Well, I mean, you can be deep and be anime.
Hold on. Let me send you some of her art now.
Okay.
This is my version of like pulling out my wallet and showing you. Or you know those what are those Geico commercials where you buy a house and then you become like an old aged man?
I don't watch sports, therefore I don't watch commercials, so I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Geico is?
Yeah, I don't know what the I don't know the commercials other than the lizard and the caveman.
Okay. I don't watch television.
Notice I said television and not TV, because TV is a nickname, and nicknames are our friends, and television is no friend of mine, I tell you.
No friend of mine.
God,
except for Big Bang Theory.
I love that fucking show, and I'm not going to be ashamed of it anymore.
Were you about to call it a movie?
No. Though if they made a Big Bang movie, oh my God.
You're about to do that old person thing where you call television shows a movie.
I like that.
Check your phone. This is one of the things she's done recently.
Oh, whoa. That's creepy. You should have sent this to my email.
Yeah, she's really fucking good.
I want to show it on the show. I'll send it to myself.
Well, I don't know if she wants it to be shared on such pedestrian
No,
programs.
it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. The audience wants to see it. Type 1 if you want to see Naomi's art. Anyone?
Well, at least I've said not to show it, so then if you show it, I can sue you.
Perfect. Okay, we already got one.
I'm moving on. I'm really bummed that we didn't retain very many people from that balloon event.
Oh, I didn't know. Hold on. Let me show this real quick, and then we'll talk about that. This is great. So she's doing this digitally, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, she mostly draws on her iPad.
Perfect. So she has the Apple Pencil and all that shit. Does she use Fresco, or does she use Procreate?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'd like to know. It's just creepy. For audio perverts, it's a creepy, like a purple and magenta and orange like room with these like bodies all like stacked and writhed. They're real skinny.
There's
and
not.
Weird. And then there's a guy looking at it.
This isn't.
What? There are bodies.
There's no audio listeners.
There are.
I'm saying there's not.
I'm not,
because this isn't going up anywhere.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
The Black Cat Cool Kidz Club.
Yeah, that's the Black Cat.
Secret limited time.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. And then a guy is looking on at them. You see him from the back, and he's looking on at them, but he has a giant eye in the back of his head. It's really fucking gross. Very cool, neat stuff. Would be better if Goku was in it. Just saying.
I'll pass along that feedback.
Thank you so much. No, yeah. What were we talking about? Skinamarink?
The fact that
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of people showed up for the balloon times and
Yeah,
then
it's fine.
didn't stick around.
I didn't think they would. I mean, truly. I really
Bryan
did.
Singer really fucking screwed the pooch on this one.
I mean, maybe somewhere in some weird deep algorithm, Twitch is like, oh, well, watch for this one, and maybe actually put him on the front page of Just Talking or whatever channel I'm a part of. I don't understand. I need to talk to somebody who's more fluent in Twitch to figure out what. It doesn't matter. Twitch is dumb. Should I be in the Just Talking channel or podcast channel?
Why wouldn't you be in the podcast one?
Because everyone told me to do a Just Talking.
Don't you release it as a podcast because it's a podcast? And
Yeah.
like half the fucking catalog is podcast, and you being like, I don't know if I like the term podcast. I want to call it something else like internet radio.
Yeah.
You never said maybe we should call it just chatting.
Well, because that didn't exist then, because that was a Twitch thing. Okay, next I'll switch it to Just Podcast or I'll do podcast. And then
what are the other categories?
I don't know. There's Crab Tornado says try podcast next time, see how that turns out, and compare and contrast. A great idea, Steve. Thank you so much. That's a great idea. I get stats at the end.
Put it in like outdoors.
Just Talking is a much more popular category. That's what Matzafella in the chat says. So that is true. Apologize for my burp.
So you're just going to be a smaller fish in a fucking bigger pond. What's the least used category?
I don't know. Let's look up all Twitch categories. All categories. Just Chatting. Counter-Strike. Okay, well, this sucks.
Just Chatting is the least popular?
No. Just Chatting is the most popular. Huh.
Why don't you just start putting yourself in video games? Just like pick the most popular games and have them in a very tiny window where your character's just like idling. So people are like, oh, what's this World of Warcraft stream? And then they go to it and it's just you fucking crying your eyes out because there's a shirt you don't like.
I need better ideas for this show. No one likes it. I don't.
Well, they're all the same thing.
Well, what do you want? I work a full-time
don't like
job.
that car.
Give me better ideas.
That building. I don't like that building.
What else should I do? I told that scary story.
That was good.
I don't even think there is a podcast category. It's not. I'm trying to look it up now, and it's not one.
Say you're currently streaming League of Legends.
I don't want to do that.
Why not?
Okay. Well.
Well, I've had my new idea for how to grow your audience, and my balloon idea clearly popped.
Yes, it did. It was full of.
Now that's a shirt.
Yep. Well, what's your new idea?
You know how? Because clearly the idea is to get your listeners to get more listeners, like a disease. So it worked for the last one, but so very temporarily. So I think you need, those, remember those fundraisers at school where there'd be like a big poster of like a thermometer that you would have to fill in with a marker?
Yeah.
You do one of those where like people can earn like points for, you know, getting new listeners or like sharing a post or whatever.
Yeah.
And then once it reaches the top, you do a show in a Slave Leia outfit.
Okay, no, I'm not doing that. All right.
Why? You afraid of fame? Afraid of success? People love fucking Star Wars.
I know. I'm not dressing up in a gold bikini. I'm not doing that.
I bet your audience would like it.
I don't care what they like. Obviously, I keep doing the same shit over and over.
You can have a flesh-colored T-shirt under it.
I don't.
That would be even better.
I'm not comfortable doing that.
Slave Leia is one of this country's last ways to objectify women without Michael Moore coming after you. It's a tradition we all love.
It's true. That is true. Yeah.
It celebrates like the year and a half Carrie Fisher was a babe before she just fucking, her life became a coke addiction.
Well, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing that, but if you have any other ideas, I'm all ears. Crab Tornado suggests doing an actual cooking stream, and that seems like a lot of work.
You also don't know how to cook.
I also don't know how to cook. And then I would have to move my whole computer into the kitchen. That'd be a mess.
Well, you at least have to do the thermometer thing that you fill in with a marker. That's the main part of the idea.
Yeah, what is that? That's for how many viewers I have?
Well, you know, it's like it was in school, it was like donations.
Yeah, I don't need donations.
So you would fill it up. Well, you're not in fucking school. Oh. I'm saying like it would be like there'd be bingo points where people could get for like having a friend check out the show or like posting, sharing, hey, the show's live, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then it slowly fills up.
Okay.
And then it ultimately leads to a disappointing reward because you won't wear a sexy outfit.
I won't wear one. Make a craft on stream. That's a good idea. Make a craft on stream. I could make a polymer clay little item. That'd be fun.
Sounds very exciting.
Well,
I love that idea.
Yeah, thank you. That's cool, man.
I love that idea so much.
I like that idea. I think it's cool because then at the end, that name, you could get that item in like 6 months when I finally send it out. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, that's even cooler.
Yeah. I think people would really like it.
When that episode came out, I would internet bookmark it. I guess do whatever you want. Because that's not really your just like your show though, is making crap.
I mean, yeah, but the show is all kinds of. I cooked this episode. I made a Zammer. The show's whatever. The show's a fun little zany thing, right? So I could do whatever as long as I don't have to lug my desktop into the kitchen, and wear a Slave Leia bikini outfit. I'm not doing that.
So you think a funny promotion thing that people would work towards because they want you to fucking embarrass yourself, which is why you had 120 people on the balloon stream. That wouldn't work, but people would be like, holy fuck, this old man is making an ashtray.
It didn't work.
You gotta see this.
It did not work, firstly. Two,
I worked temporarily, but you didn't fucking retain them.
I didn't
because you spent the whole episode blowing up balloons because you weren't prepared. You had no topic. So it was fucking boring ass me and boring ass Casey calling in to fucking fill time.
I will say one of the worst episodes. Apparently also people complained about like there's a lot of staticky weird shit because of the balloons, and so it was really hard to listen to because of that. Which is great.
Like just your microphone freaking out?
Yeah, I think it just like static electricity just like made it really hard to listen to. I don't know if that's true or not.
Your microphone does that every episode.
Well, okay. You know what? I don't know what to tell you. I'm borrowing some new piece of equipment that I need to try out. So I will. Hopefully we'll get rid of that. We'll see. But it's very hard. This is very hard to do. No one gives me enough credits. I don't get enough Twitch coins. No one likes me. So it's nice to know that you don't like anything I do. What?
Well, what did you do that episode?
What do you mean?
What did you do that episode?
What did I do? What are you saying?
Apart from the balloon part, what did you really bring to that episode?
Oh, I had all kinds of stuff that I couldn't do because I couldn't see my other screen, and I kept on having to blow up balloons. So I did have stuff. I found an old remember that that cool segment I have, Let's Go Toon Traveling, where I watch an old cartoon, like a Skinamarink cartoon. There was one called Balloon Land.
Awful.
You don't like that?
I'm not saying most of your listeners don't enjoy it, but
wow,
it's just you fucking playing something and then describing it for people to see.
People, and that's, can I tell you, that is 80% of just chatting on Twitch. And there's hundreds of views. I don't know what else to do. You're really making me not want to do this show anymore. This is fun. This is good talk.
Well, that's another possibility.
Oh, okay. I guess I can quit.
If all it's going to take to make you quit is me saying that, like, you need to work harder at it, then I don't know.
I work very hard. I don't know what else to do. But I'm glad. I'm sorry that it doesn't entertain you properly. Really, I'm sorry about that.
I'm just giving you feedback.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
All I'm going to say is the balloon episode was your worst bumper grumble.
The balloon episode was my worst episode. Hands down.
And it needed to be your best.
Yeah. I'm learning that now. I haven't done enough balloon episodes to know the lessons learned.
Maybe we should do a remake.
I'm not doing a remake. That was too much money and not good.
This time you're going to show your dick for real. Too much money. How much you think your slave Leia costume is going to cost?
I'm not doing. I need a super plus size slave Leia, please. I'm not doing that.
That could be one of your crafts, is making your slave brawl.
I'm not doing that.
You got to draw people in somehow.
Okay, cool.
What if you did an episode where something exciting where you taught people how to make drugs?
I told you, I don't want to do a cooking episode because it's too much to do.
You can do it on your computer.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not going to do that.
I'm not saying you actually research how to make drugs. I'm saying you just buy some random shit and wing it. But
Mozzafella says, do a comic strip over the episodes, like doodle a scene and continue it with another scene next episode. Do it off the cuff with chat suggestions. That's kind of a fun idea.
I love that idea. When that episode comes out, I'm going to bookmark it. I'm going to make that an internet bookmark.
Make an internet bookmark for that, buddy?
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, God. My camera went weird.
You got to think, you're trying to get a bigger audience. So,
yeah, I mean, but
I don't know. I guess people like drawing streams.
I don't know. I truly don't know what to do. But it's nice to know that. So, do I do anything that you like?
Yeah, I think all the bumper grumbles and shit were pretty good for a while, and then you clearly got bored with them because you kept doing it so often.
I did. I am bored of them.
And then I thought that Pretty Police was a nice step up to that because it's funny that you're doing like a cop character and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even do those anymore.
I do.
And when you do, it's just you fucking talking about a font.
It's always been that.
And I get it. It's hard to find good ones to talk about. I mean,
yeah.
It's really the listener's fault for not submitting better stuff.
I know.
Mostly Karis and Dwibbins.
Oh my god.
Those little fools.
Oh, nuts. No, I always open to suggestions. I don't mean to poo-poo people's suggestions. You
poo-pooed my suggestion.
Well, yeah, yours. I don't like yours. Those are bad suggestions. IRL streams.
The balloon one was a fucking amazing suggestion,
yeah,
and it fucking worked.
It did. It did.
It got you the most fucking viewers you've had.
Okay, here we go. This is good. Food segment. This is Crab Tornado. Food segment where you let the chat vote on the foods to combine, and then you eat it.
You know that Steve is like not a real person, right? He's like a little art creature that doesn't actually want to help you.
I know. I've seen his hot dogs and coffee art. I know all about Steve. 5 food options, and you pick one, or you pick the top 2 and combine. Okay, that's not a terrible idea.
All Steve does these days is eat like chicken breast out of Tupperware and do pull-ups.
I know, he looks hunky as shit.
I don't know what he's training for, but it's taking a real long time.
He probably saw DBZ. I don't hate this food thing. It's funny. I don't hate it. How will that work?
What if you, instead of making food, you make a food costume and then try to trick your neighbors
into eating me?
Like you disguise yourself as a basket of food and then knock on their door and sit down and then see how far it goes.
Oh, I don't like that. Also, more expensive costumes. Crab Tornado Steve says, actually saw a guy punch a dog when I was walking in Franklin, and I've been hoping to see him again, if you want the honest truth. That's why he wants to... That's why he wants to do that. To get stronger, he wants to beat him up.
And annihilate them.
That's fucking cool. Ooh, Mozzafella says mash yum ups. That's a good segment title. I'm gonna put that in my online shared document that I share with myself.
Just so you know, Tony is not a real person and cannot help you.
That's not Tony. That's Mozzafella.
Tony is a man that Eric abuses as a fucking tax cut for employing him.
That's not. That's funny. Okay, there we are. Mash yum up. That's funny.
The amount of like love I have for ska is expressed in Tony's outfits.
What?
Does Tony not look like he plays fucking trombone in a ska band?
No. What does that mean?
First of all, that's like the nicest thing I've ever said about Tony.
I don't know what that means, and I thought you liked ska.
That wasn't to his face. I love ska. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think...
I honestly cannot 100% trust anyone who doesn't at least like ska a little bit. That's why I've always kept you at a distance. I feel like you just don't have love in your heart if you don't like ska at all.
I just think it doesn't like it.
Oh, yeah, that or you don't have love in your heart. One of those two things for sure.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Well, yeah, sorry.
Like, I feel like Tony
Yeah.
Tony has played in a ska band at least once in his life.
I don't think he's ever played in a ska band.
He's tried.
He's not. Well, I don't. I
like
can't
you
speak
remember?
for that. I don't know if that's true. He might have.
Remember when you were going to be Dave Clary's sidekick as the Nightwalker, and you were getting like your armor, and you started with the bracers?
I wasn't. That wasn't why. That wasn't why I got bracers.
That wasn't why you were collecting a suit of armor.
That wasn't.
It stopped after the wrist. Well, like that though. Like Tony was going to start a ska band, and he just bought like the clothes and then didn't buy a brass instrument or learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, you start here. You start with the clothes, and then.
Well, you dress for the job you want.
Yeah, that's ska man. Skanker, is that what they call it? Skanking, the dance.
That's if you're dancing to ska, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for the sub,
If
Dwibbins.
If I had the fucking skill and the social skills to work with people, I would 100% be in a ska band right now.
Tony says, I like Me First and the Gimme Gimmies. Are they ska?
A little bit. I mean, that's like a super group of people from different bands who just do ironic punk covers. You would not like them because it's fun.
I like some punk.
This isn't the Silver Sun pickups.
Silver Sun pickups are good. I don't talk like that.
You absolutely do.
Yeah, okay. So any more suggestions for my show or anything else that you like that I still do that you like, or is it all just old hat and you hate it all? What about that music thing I did today? We recapped Maskull and I showed Debbie DeCasio. That's fun.
Yeah, I think I like stuff like that a little bit more because it's more actually you instead of you just like doing like a fake rage so you can like be sassy. I like when it's actually you.
Aww.
Because I think you're a funny person and I think you're interesting and a good person.
Oh.
But it's when it's just like when actual Bingo is out, I think the show is best. But some of the time, and I know this is also partially you, but some of the time the show is a little bit more Mike D. Van Ness, like you're going through the motions for that.
Yeah,
you're putting yourself in situations for that.
Yeah, you're right. You are not wrong. I am actively annoyed by all the things I see, but if I'm more annoyed authentically in at certain times. I don't know. I see what your point is. Like I had a Pretty Police and a what's it called tonight, a Bumper Grumbles. Like anymore, those I have is kind of like backups if I don't have anything else. But there was enough stuff that was happening in the show that I didn't do those. You know what I mean? They're a nice like safety net at this point, but.
I feel like the pup date shit, even if you have to break it into multiple segments, you should work more with that. Just, that's what people tend to fucking like. That's why I think a lot of our old episodes that were good is when we're just fucking talking about actual shit going on or how we view things.
It's tough. It's tough without. It's tough doing it solo. I guess that is tough because right now we're talking in a very natural kind of a way, but that's very tough to do alone. And I don't know if you know this, Bruce isn't the greatest conversationalist.
He's pretty fun in our group text.
Yeah, he's not bad.
It's like every time you stream, he just constantly texts me, I hate this guy. I wish he would go away. I wish he would die.
Yeah.
He's the worst. I hate him.
Yeah.
He smells. He stinks. These segments are awful. They smell.
I don't know if that's true.
He eats puke. I saw him eat puke.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I nibble on puke. Bruce should take over Bumper Grumbles sometimes. That was not a bad idea. You know what I mean? Have maybe a different POV. I need to do that. I need to figure out.
I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way for you to emulate when your friend Cool Stewie comes on. If there was a way you could do that for yourself to like do different characters and kind of like carry on the torch of the old fucking Conan shit, like that would be awesome.
Are you being serious?
But I mean the technology. Yeah, people fucking love Cool Stewie.
They don't love Cool Stewie.
And if you did other characters like yes, they do.
No, they don't. Maybe they do.
They do.
Okay. Well, what are we thinking here? Who could I do?
Dwebbins will like fucking anything you do.
That's not true. He's a tough customer.
I saw him in his neighborhood the other week.
Oh my God.
He was like just looking at a rock like it was the fucking fanciest thing he'd ever seen.
Well, he's a geologist. You know that.
And then he crawled back into his cage.
He does confirm he loves Cool Stewie in the chat. So, okay, well, I guess people love Cool Stewie.
He lives at the Bellbrook home for the slime.
He doesn't live anywhere near that. But yes, it's true.
I guess it's more of a jar than a cage.
Yeah. Is he a lizard? Or
he's a slime.
Oh, he's a slime. Got it.
Which is like I said, Tony looks like dresses like he's in a ska band. I love slime, so that's probably the nicest thing I've said about women.
Wow, you're really being a real sweetheart tonight.
I get them mixed up because they're the same kind of object.
Completely very different. Okay, sorry, Desiree's really...
Oh. Go to bed, Desiree.
Wear a banana peel on your noggin? That's funny. Hold on, I'm right. I'm taking that one down.
I love that idea.
Do you really?
Yeah, that's a bookmark for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Go on. That's funny.
There's a person on Twitter that followed me, so I followed him back, like back in the show days when we did it together.
Mm-hmm.
And his Twitter name is @StashingGlasses. Who the fuck is that?
That's a guy we went to calendar college with, Brandon. He's one of the guys that when we went to that one party and they were playing beer pong and you were just like, I'm not having any of this. And you made a real scene. Remember that?
Well, that was the night you ruined your life. You got into beer. You started doing beer.
I love doing beer. It's cool as shit.
And it led to you killing Julie.
I did.
I mean, breaking up with her and her moving to a house where living people live.
She has a pool. This is a suggestion from Steve. Bruce's room should have a tiny paper computer and overlay your screen capture onto his computer when you're doing the segment, or like on a prompter behind him with a tiny old big desktop monitor in front of him.
Wait, so who's this guy? Stashing Glasses?
That's not I don't hate any of that. And then I get to make little crafts for Bruce's room. I like that, Steve. The Stash his name is Brandon. He's very nice. He's a designer that I don't know what he does now. I don't even know where he lives, but he's very nice. He has kids, and he was there. He's very. So
the
tall
only
man.
way he knew me is from seeing him at some party you dragged me to once. Like he never listened to the show or anything.
I think he probably listened. Yeah, I think he listened to the show.
Oh, because every great once in a while we'll talk about like hockey or something on Twitter, and then I put two and two together, and I was like, maybe this is fucking Karis or Dwibbins or one of those other freaks.
No.
And then I meant to ask you a while ago, and then I never did. So
no.
That's kind of a disappointing mystery.
Most of them are.
Just like my dollar store Hellier experience.
Yeah, that's a bummer. I really want a mystery.
It's still funny that it happened that way, though.
I agree. I really want to do a real mystery. How do you do mysteries?
You gotta stumble across one, I guess.
Yeah.
Dig too deep into something.
Yeah, dig too deep. How do we do that? How do we dig too deep?
I don't know. You don't like any of my ideas, so I'm not sure why I should come up with any more.
A lot of them involve me embarrassing myself and buying a lot of stuff.
Well, you're doing like a fucking Pee Wee Herman Conan thing, and that's what they do to themselves a lot. And it would be very cheap and easy for attention to grow the show. That's the only reason I suggest it. So.
Yeah, but I don't want to wear a bikini.
Over a flesh-colored T-shirt.
What about my lower realm?
Wear flesh-colored T-shirts over your legs.
Okay, yeah, that's really good. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that.
You could probably buy you know how they make those like long sleeve shirts with like the guy from Aerosmith's tattoos or something, and you wear them so you can be a cool rocker.
Yeah.
They probably have like fake skin leggings.
Yeah, they have like tattoo sleeves. That was on an episode of Big Bang. Hilarious. They go to a goth club. The show's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm open to suggest. Any other ideas you have would be great.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
But like, why did Big Bang Theory become like the show people fucking hated? Was it just because it was everywhere?
Yeah. Yes. I really do feel like that is it, because it's a solid show. It doesn't, not every joke hits. It's like any sitcom, but it's a solid fucking show. It knows exactly what it is from episode 1, and it's great. Are you gonna genuinely like it?
Are you gonna watch Small Sheldon afterwards?
Yes, I really am. And then I'm gonna watch the spin-off from Small Sheldon, which I don't even know what that's even really about. I think one of his siblings. I don't know. I'm in a big bang hole, and I love it.
One of the a long time ago in a random text conversation, me and Jared had the joke about them coming out with an old Sheldon, and I think that would be way funnier.
Wait, what did you say?
Or old Sheldon?
Old Sheldon?
Or like an old young Sheldon.
Okay.
It's called Young Sheldon, right? Young Sheldon?
Yeah, Young Sheldon.
They should do an old young Sheldon.
I think that'd be great. Is it just which actor is it, or is it a different actor altogether, like a third actor?
They'd probably just do CG.
Oh. This is
that one guy is way too old now.
That's true. Steve had another idea. Oh shit. Idea bucket of random prompts. You pick one or two and then crank call someone at random and try to make the subject around that topic while not breaking character. AKA Jake Nurley. I do want to crank call people. I think that's funny. I don't know how to safely do it. I need to get an LLC, because typically I like to threaten people's lives when I crank call them and tell them I'm going to eat them. So I need to get.
If you get an LLC, doesn't mean you can tell people you kidnapped their children and you're going to kill them.
That does. It means you can't get sued for it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
you absolutely can.
No,
it's not your business fucking calling them and threatening them.
It is. It is.
You're going to get in trouble.
No.
And then we're not going to be able to go to Kings Island.
All right. Well.
Oh. Maybe you people love Christmas episodes. Do a Christmas episode next week.
Yeah. Okay, it's a pretty good idea.
You're welcome. I love that idea.
This is a really good idea. Huh. Well.
All right, it's late.
Okay. Well, thank you for us doing this show. It definitely won't be here ever. It won't be around anymore.
No, it's way more fun if you let it go away.
No, it's not.
Yes. That's the first rule of Black Cat Cool Kids stuff after Show Clubhouse.
Yeah.
If you put this up as an episode, no one wants to fucking listen to this. There's no structure. I'm on a bad connection. We're talking about shit, half of which is inside and other people don't know.
Yeah.
You're talking directly to chat.
Yeah.
When Steve should be out patrolling the streets looking for that man instead of helping you with cooking ideas. Because, Steve, I can tell you're strong enough to fucking punch that man to death.
Yeah, he definitely is. He wears a leather jacket, too. Steve's tough.
Well, you wear a leather jacket in case he has a knife.
Oh.
A knife cannot get through a leather jacket.
Oh, sick. Who knew?
Even though pins can. Like a pin from a band. That's fine.
Oh.
And a leather jacket will save you if you fly off a motorcycle onto the highway at 70 miles an hour.
I know. Is that true? Is that real? I know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hmm.
No one's ever died while wearing a leather jacket.
Okay. Well, thanks for...
Don't put this up. Let this be...
I can't do that. I have to
do
it.
A very zen segment.
I can't do that. It has to go up.
You got to let things go sometimes.
I don't.
It'll be on Twitch for what, a couple months?
No, like 2 weeks.
That's a long time.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Here's what you're going to do.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to do anything with this. You're going to let it fade away.
Uh-huh.
You're going to stop murdering animals so you can suck from their bones.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to watch Martyrs tonight.
Okay, I'm not doing...
And then there's a Christmas episode coming out next week.
Hello.
So go ahead and organize your Internet Explorer folders to get ready for a new bookmark.
All right.
I will sue you if I see this anywhere because you don't have an LLC, so you're not immune to the law yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for staying tuned in to the after show. We love it here, and we're gonna end it. There's like 6 people here, so there's really no point of rating at this point. I think we're not going to rate.
Dwibbins still there?
Dwibbins is here, yes.
Dwibbins still there?
Mm-hmm.
Dwibbins, I give you a hard time, but I hope you know it's all just for fun.
Oh.
I think you're all swell. And I think my good pal Bing O'Green is a really good guy, and I hope him success. And sometimes I lean a little too far into the character I do to create antics for the show for him. And even when there's fake conflict, I actually do feel stressed and feel bad about them, which is ridiculous. But I wish you all success, and I hope the show is amazing. And I will send much love from the Antelope Land until I appear again, which won't be never if this shows up as an after show.
Oh no! Okay, well we'll see. All right. Well,
all right. Love you, bitch.
Love you, bitch.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for tuning. That is it. We are gonna raid though. Thank you, Eric, for the raid suggestion, and we're raiding, baby. Get raided. All right. Bye, guys.